Tar pit love. It's a sticky mess. Tar pit love. It's a sticky mess. Tar pit love. It's a sticky mess. Tar pit love. It's not like the rest.
Hi, hello, we're live.
Oh, yeah, yes.
Oh, I should have brought that
We are
up.
live and ready.
Woo!
Hi.
I didn't turn on anything.
Oh, Steph.
Hi, Jen. Hi,
I
Steven.
know. Let me...
Hey, y'all.
Hey, hey.
Hmm.
Put that
Steph, your
there.
background is adorable, it says Jen.
Thank you. Thank you, thank you. I was trying to figure out what cute background I could get, and I was like, why not otters?
Why
Why not?
not otters?
Green screens give a lot of room for possibilities. I can put whatever mood I want, and I don't have to purchase anything anymore. I used to buy a lot of the
Hey, Ramon.
tapestries.
Yeah. How many tapestries do you own, Steph?
I have a glitch one.
Okay.
I have that, like, sunset one, the retro sunset.
Right, yes.
And I have that skeleton doing the peace sign. 3? Yeah, 3.
It's a lot
Are
of
these like
tapestries.
tapestries that go on your walls?
Yeah.
They're like this.
Yeah, they're like that. But it's cloth.
Okay.
Oh, I have 4 because I have that one cat that looks like this.
That's a lot for a person with a green screen.
Right?
But I got those before I got the green screen. So
Fair.
I guess I hear
That's-
tapestries. I think that like that thing in Indiana Jones, and I went down
A
that rabbit
medieval,
hole,
like, ornate.
yeah, like a Baroque design. I was just like,
20
why?
foot
This seems so
long.
out of place.
Yeah, I hear you. I hear you.
So I was like, what? I was
Yeah.
like, look, Steph, you're cool, but I don't know if you're tapestry cool. You know?
I mean, honestly, I probably maybe would have bought a couple of these before I eventually just gave up and went green screen
Yeah.
until Steph so
enough.
generously just bought me one out of the blue.
Yeah, because I bought one and I was like, oh, this works. And I was like, I know you kept talking about how you wanted one. And I was like, at least I can say that it works.
I like
and
the
I'll
idea
buy
of
it.
one. So next week, funny backgrounds.
Woo!
It's gonna happen. And
I'm
then I just
curious
may
if, like, your
continually
idea-
alternate it. Jordan, I don't know why you don't like constantly keep changing your background.
Because this one's just way too cool.
I mean, yeah, it's pretty cool when you first did it, but that's old news, baby.
It says the guy with a static background.
Which you can kind of tell never even like ironed or like tossed in a tumble dry or nothing like that.
Oh, dude, there's wrinkles all over this, and crease folds and everything.
Like, I don't
Yeah,
know.
but we can't
just-
see it.
The brighter the light is, the more it disappears. Except for like when there's a shadow, then you can see where the problem.
That's why you keep your arms down.
Yes, that's exactly what you need to do.
And I don't know if you've noticed this, Anthony, but all my Galaxy background goes with all this, the theme of my Twitch stream and all that, which is all just like space and Galaxy stuff. So
Yep, I knew that because I watch them.
He's staying on brand.
I watch all your streams.
I mean, realistically, it should be a bear.
All right.
A giant bird.
I should be in the
it should
forest. Yes,
bear.
I know.
Like you should have like like a bear should fly by occasionally, kind of like the cow and Twister. Just
Oh,
Slowly being
Yeah, I can
sucked
just,
into
like-
the black hole.
cute.
I can just drop a GIF, right, and that's gonna work.
Oh yeah,
Like a
Yeah.
high definition GIF. Fuck yeah.
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 Shit's gonna get weird.
So cute.
I have
Ugh.
a really bad delay tonight, don't I?
I didn't notice it.
I'm not 100% sure yet. I'm waiting for like several occurrences.
Yeah, I didn't notice anything. Someone
Your
is
clap
pulling a
seemed a
lot
little
of
slow,
bass
but-
on their audio.
Right.
Is it me?
Okay.
Is
Is
there
what
bass
you?
in my audio?
Bass in your audio?
Yeah, I'm reading.
Put a little bass in your voice.
I'm reading.
Anthony, tap
Anthony,
your
tap
desk.
your desk.
If you're talking about the taps
you
from the episode, those are mostly Leland.
You could have said something. Jesus Christ.
Oh, he didn't.
I
know
mean,
yet.
do you want a list of everything?
Hold on, let me
Well, yeah. If I'm causing that much of a problem,
It's
you could let
not.
me know.
It's not. Listen, there was
Clearly
no
threw
way
me
I was
under the
gonna
bus,
edit
so it
all
must
the
be.
little noises out of that episode, all the crinkling and whatnot.
Oh, that's what I
Oh,
get
well.
afraid of with my stupid chair. I want to get a new chair. If you have any recommendations on a good chair that's in my price range of like
Okay.
possibly $100 to $200 and not like a super expensive office chair, just yet, please let me know.
Well, I'm out.
I
Well,
mean,
I
I
can't
already
drop for
told you about
that.
my chair.
I would, but I can't
Go-
drop for that right now.
Go to
Actually, I should
IKEA.
look if they have a payment plan. I just know I need a new chair. This creaking and moving shit is like bothering.
It doesn't pick up though. Typically, any outside noises are hitting the desk. When I move my boom arm, stuff like that. I rarely actually pick up stuff from you. I get
Okay, good.
Sam more than anything else out of you.
Do you hear him snoring?
No, I mean he's got to bark. He's got to
Oh yeah, his howl. Yeah.
actually do something.
Yeah. Okay. I was always wondering that because sometimes there'll be a silent part, and at least on my end, I just hear, and I'm like, I hope to God no one like, I hope no one mistakes that for me just doing shit.
It's fine.
Come on, dude, you gonna come up here?
Anyone up to anything this past weekend? This past week, even?
Well, I'm curious. Has anybody gone back to any of the hot sauces from last week?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sunday morning, I dabbled in the ass blaster,
Ooh.
the ghost pepper again. This
Look
time
at
the
you.
ghost pepper wasn't as hot. I was confused again.
Well,
And then,
maybe your mouth wasn't just so raw from like 7 other hot sauces before it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like I had my roommates try it. I put the bacon one on my breakfast, and that was really good.
That one seems tough to go wrong, honestly. That one was the best.
Yeah,
taste
that one.
for my-
that
my-
one I
I
do
mean-
like. And I put a little bit of the garlic one. I think on my food the other day. Yeah, I just
Yum.
kind of like go back into it.
Right on.
Yeah, I haven't touched
Yeah,
any of the
Scott's-
like sauces from hell or whatever. 'Cause
Yeah,
I know
the-
one of
the
them
last
I thought
row.
was hot. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Scott's been eating them,
Right on.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
There you go.
so it's going to
Yes.
use.
Yeah.
I have
see?
not gone back to any of mine yet.
Yeah,
I keep thinking
haven't
about it,
touched
but like
mine.
I haven't really. I feel like I haven't brought in or had a meal here, like at
Yeah.
home.
Yeah.
That would make sense to have with it.
Yeah, same here.
Or I think next time I make mac and cheese and chili, I'll definitely put
You'll just
one of
put them
those in
on.
there.
I think next
There
time
you
I
go.
cook like some chicken breast, I'll put some hot sauce on it.
Mm.
Yeah. See. Okay.
How's your refrigerator going?
What refrigerator? I just have one giant freezer.
Still not fixed.
Jordan is a bear on Venmo. Help your boy get a fridge. Is it straight broken, like unrepairable, or you're not even sure of that?
Well, I honestly I don't know what to look for to fix it. I know there's something wrong with the thermostat. That's probably why everything's freezing.
Yeah.
But other than that, like you know,
You haven't been able to get a guy out there?
Well, I also don't want to, because it's not like a mandatory thing, like as opposed to say hot water or a heater. Like I can live with just a freezer. I'm fine with that.
Yo,
Yeah.
if a property, if one of my properties doesn't, sorry, my cat freaked out. If one of my properties doesn't have a fridge, I have to give them a discount on rent. It's kind of essential.
It's part of the it's okay. That makes sense.
Yeah, but
That's weird. In LA County, you don't. It's not required. We've ever since I moved into LA, you have to provide your own fridge.
Huh.
Oh,
True.
wow.
Yeah, every place I've moved into is gives me a microwave and an oven and a stove, but no fridge.
And that's hit or miss down here. Some places, usually houses, you have to provide your own fridge, but like apartments and condos, usually there's a fridge there. But if there was one when they moved in, I got to make sure that motherfucker still works. That's my responsibility.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, fridge is important, dude.
Eh.
Almost every place we had a fridge already there. But what about the Jordy? Do you remember the Lindavis, the townhome? We had the fridge in the living room. Was that somebody else's fridge? Whose fridge was that?
No, that was just there.
Why was there a fridge in a living room?
Because the fridge was always there?
No. That probably wasn't our fridge then, because the fridge didn't fit in the kitchen. It wasn't a standard size fridge, so we put it in the living room.
Definitely wasn't my fridge then.
Yeah, it was somebody's fridge. I know for sure, because
it's either yours, mine, or Chris's. If it's not mine,
it was Chris's fridge. I'm pretty sure it had to be a Chris's fridge, because that wasn't mine.
Question about this living room fridge. Was it still in use?
Yeah.
Yeah. We used it.
All right.
Yeah,
fair.
It just
So you're
didn't
using
fit
two
in
fridges.
the kitchen. Huh?
You're using 2 fridges?
No, that was the only fridge in the house. It just didn't.
Okay.
It didn't fit in the kitchen.
Yeah, it didn't fit in the little
That's why
alcove that they have for the fridge.
Yeah. Gotta be careful.
So
Gotta
you
mess
put
with
it
that
in the
shit
living
out.
room.
I understand you did what you had to do, but the idea of a fridge in a living room just pisses me off. I can't.
That's fair.
Hey man, that
it
was
was a
college
mini
life, all right?
Granted, we had it next to like where the kitchen or what is it? Where the
It was just outside the kitchen.
the dining room table would be. It was like right there behind the wall. It was just one of those 2-door fridges, and then the space was ideally for like the 1-door fridge.
Yeah.
That's why it didn't work. So we just put a trash can.
No, shit
there
happens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it was only fridge we had, so that's just
Yeah.
where it had to go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
I
assuming
remember that.
college Jordan, Steph, and this Chris person.
Yeah.
Probably not like out there just picking fridges willy nilly.
Nah.
This is probably
No.
the most available fridge that was to them, and it just didn't happen to fit.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
had a
No, that's fine.
Yeah.
we had an entertainment center
Still
that
tacky.
an old coworker wanted to
Gave
get rid
us.
of, so we just took
so
it.
we took it.
Yeah, I hear.
That was
ya.
eventually passed to Shane, and then eventually given back to one of us.
Not me.
Yeah, it is. It's in your garage.
Not anymore.
Oh, well then I guess your family got rid of it, because I know you took it
Oh,
back.
man.
Yeah.
Because we didn't have a need for it. So
Somewhere a fridge is roaming wild.
Remember that. Oh man, good times. I've moved way more than I needed to, but it's fine.
no, I think you moved exactly the right amount of times you needed to.
Okay.
I'm not
True.
leaving. you have to.
I
You have to
probably
take me away
moved-
from here.
11
haven't-
times in the last 10 years.
You haven't moved frivolously without reason,
Yeah.
and you haven't been homeless. So yeah, you've probably moved exactly the amount of times you've needed to move.
Yeah.
It's not like you're like, you know what? I just feel like moving, and then you just go and pack your stuff.
Yeah.
This place is dirty.
that's
I'm
true.
leaving.
Yeah, no, that's true. I've lived with a lot of people, I guess I could say.
Yes. Yes, you
All
have.
kinds. I've lived with a lot of friends.
I was talking to the kids here before we went live,
Mhm.
and I mentioned on the podcast before that me and some of my family were looking to buy property here in San Diego, and I just put we just put an offer on a place. So fingers crossed, I'll find out next week. But like house hunting has been weird, and I think it's more specifically rental home hunting has been really weird because one COVID time, so
Yep.
showing restrictions and whatnot, but then just in the beginning of like I'm not buying like my house, I'm buying a property with people already in it and they're not going to leave. So I can't like an open house like you traditionally think about it isn't really much of a thing that I find exists at least right now. I don't know what it's like otherwise. But coming from property management, what I regularly do, if I put an ad out there for a property, I put all that important information in there. I've got at least 10 plus photos. And I'm like, 10 is like a studio where like I just ran out of shit to photograph.
Yeah.
Houses have like 20 to 30 photos. So you know everything. And I'm lucky if I can get 3 photos of an interior on some of these fucking places.
That's weird.
Like, we're talking about a lot of money coming in, and I'm supposed to give you an offer based off of some fucking Google Map photos that you're advertising?
Oh, yeah,
What
that's
the
awful.
fuck? This seems insane.
Yeah, that
Like-
Well, when we were searching for the new roommate, we had, Scott put up like 15 photos to give an
Mhm.
idea of what the place looks like. And
Yeah.
he wrote like there literally should have been no questions.
Yeah.
All the information was there, and every question was like the first sentence was answered. But it just tells me you didn't read it,
Oh,
therefore I'm
yeah.
not going to
Read
interview you
shit.
because I think you're stupid. Like it was
Dude,
like
that-
pet. First thing, no pets. Like, do you allow
You
smoking
guys
in the
will
house?
take a
No
dog.
smoking. Like it's just unbelievable how people they're lazy.
dude,
Yeah.
I believe it.
know?
No,
That
that's
is my
fair.
daily.
No, I know you know. It's your job. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, so
Read the whole ad, everybody.
yeah.
Most everything you can think of is there.
Can I have a pet
it's not that
smokes?
hard.
I mean, if you got a weird
always so
situation, I
annoying.
can't answer that in an ad.
Yeah.
But if you want to know about
Yeah,
the
we
pets,
had a
the
guy
square footage,
email us.
Mhm.
We had a guy email us that was like, yeah, so I want to move in. I really like your place, but you're going to have to be quiet because I have a 1-year-old son 3 days a week and he has to stay with us. Also, there should be no drugs in the house because I don't want to be a bad influence to him. And also, and I was like,
Oh, that's a
why
lot
are
of
you
demands,
bother
dude.
writing?
Yeah.
It's a lot of demands that I'm not going to answer your email, but like, fuck off.
That's man.
I remember writing when I was looking for the roommate that I was gonna share the room with when we first moved out. I specifically said that I gave them the heads up. I was just like, we have a lot of friends and we like to throw gatherings at the house. Like there's gonna be people at the house.
Yeah.
There's also going to be people who are allowed. Like it was just kind of very like, hey, if you're looking for a quiet spot, this ain't for you. Like I was just being very upfront about that. And then I remember last time it was literally the day after we had a fucking party and people stayed over because I was just like, hey guys, if you're not good to drive, I would very much like you to just stay at the house and then wait till you guys sober up in the morning and then you guys can head out. So we had some people who spent the night. And my roommate at the time was just like, I didn't get a lot of sleep. Can you guys give me some peace and quiet? And I almost lost my goddamn mind because I get it, but she I already fucking told you shit. But
if
she
you
did the
if you're
same
gonna have a
thing.
problem with this, then bring it up last week.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's just like it was like the things that I would complain about were so huge to like the minor things she would complain about, where it's just like, I can never share a room again. I've learned that much in my life.
You're also no judgment. but kind of too old to share a room.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean, back then I was, what, 23,
Sure,
24,
yeah.
23?
You do what you got to
Still too
do.
old.
The 20s.
Yeah, it was just like, yeah, you know?
You shared
the
a room.
worst.
I lived in the living room. You know, it's a time.
That's true.
It happens. Hey, who hasn't lived in a living room?
We
Like I
had a
said, it
girl
was-
living in our dining room for almost 2 years.
Nice.
Oh,
College?
I mean, we
Nice.
put a bed up and had a blanket. You know, she had
Yeah.
privacy.
Yeah.
Or like
Yeah,
we
the Jordan setup.
Yeah.
yeah, we put a curtain across. The only problem was like, if we wanted to wash dishes, he was literally laying and sleeping right behind the sink counter. Like,
But it's fine. I can keep you guys company as you're washing dishes.
When I came back from Texas, I crashed on my buddy's couch for 3-4 months.
Oh,
I
Yeah.
know. You gotta
dude
do what
just
you
took
gotta
me
do.
in.
You know.
yeah,
Yeah. No big deal.
that's fine.
Yeah. So I don't get it. It's annoying. Hopefully, I mean, by the end of the year, I should certainly be done with all this.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, really
That's
quick
good.
before we go on. Shout out to Slendy, the Divine Protector, for following us 2 days ago,
Thank
Right on.
you.
which
Thank
was
you.
Sunday.
Yes.
Yes.
Steph, you weren't paying attention.
I mean,
Well, that's if it was during stream.
Also true, yeah. But
Yeah. Come on.
yeah.
All right. Check this out, kids. I just got messaged something that was not intended to go
Like
on the
right
podcast,
now?
but it's about to go on the podcast. Yes, just as
right
we were
now?
having this last conversation.
all right.
Okay.
And I feel it is very important to bring up, and that is
Oh, good,
that.
because this conversation was going nowhere.
Well, good. I'm glad you're interrupting the next conversation.
Yeah. Dick.
A beer company has teamed up with Cadbury to create the ultimate alcoholic
Beer egg.
Easter treat to celebrate the 50th birthday of the humble cream egg.
What?
Golden Goose
I have-
Brewery is making a Cadbury egg beer.
Huh.
Oh, I saw it going the other way. I thought maybe they'd make a beer egg.
Like an
You
egg made
know
of beer.
what I have more? You know what my number one question is on this though?
Yes, sir.
Mm.
Why did they send you a message?
They sent me the link to the article.
Yeah, are you
Who?
following Cadbury?
No, a friend of mine
Cadbury themselves sent you this
Okay.
message.
did. Mr. Cadbury.
You didn't say that. It did kind of come off like you personally got an email from Cadbury.
Oh,
Check out our
no.
new beer egg.
I didn't mean to make it sound like that.
You got a plug at Cadbury?
I wish. Those fucking the caramel eggs. Those are my jam.
I like
The
Those
the
are
regular
good.
eggs, a lot of sugar. Like it's too sweet. And granted, I said caramel egg, and I understand what a caramel is, but it tastes different. It's a little less sweet. And even then, one, and I'm good for a while.
Oh my god, there's so many
What's a while? 2
suggestions
minutes,
in
3
chat.
minutes.
McDory filled cat. Ooh.
No, Goose Island Brewery is who they teamed up with to make this limited edition cream egg beer. And I have no fucking clue what that's supposed to taste like.
I wonder where we
I've
could
never heard
find
of that brand. Is it a
Yeah.
good beer?
Me neither.
Honestly, I think this might be purely UK, since that's where Cadbury is based out of.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, Cadbury is English.
Oh, I didn't know that either.
What, you
Yep.
didn't know that?
No.
I guess I didn't really
assumed
care.
it was here. Like, I don't know. I don't really know what I was expecting, but that's news to me. Like Lindor, where's that? Is that English? Is that English
Sweden.
chocolate?
Yeah, I think that's somewhere over there. It's not here.
Okay.
We make Hershey's.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
about
we
it.
make shit chocolate
Yep.
in America. Everywhere else makes better chocolate.
Yep.
You're so judgy.
No, that's what
You're
everyone
saying-
else says. That
Jordan
your chocolate
agrees with me.
sucks.
But
Yeah,
like,
it sucks.
does a Hershey suck, or is it just not as good?
That one.
I like
Yeah, I think it
Hershey's.
sucks.
It's not as good, therefore it sucks.
Like Hershey's
Yeah. It
syrup.
doesn't have to
I
be all or
like Hershey's
nothing.
syrup.
If I'm gonna
I
have,
enjoy a
if I'm
Hershey's.
going to kill my stomach and have to forego calories, it better be good chocolate at this point in my life.
Do you like Dove? I like
Yeah,
Dove.
Dove's
The
okay.
soap?
No, the Dove chocolate.
That
I
too.
Like Dove chocolate.
Irish Spring.
No, I'm a Dr. Sasquatch man at this point, so.
I've been
Are
using
you?
Harry's. I've been using Harry's.
Oh yeah, I've been using that shit for like 2 years.
Oh, I've
Some of the
been
best
getting
soap
the
I've ever used.
yeah, I've been getting the ads for like the last month or so, like
Yeah.
Instagram and like Facebook ads and shit.
It's
I don't know, like
fantastic.
I am very hesitant to go back to a bar soap because bar soap's always dried my skin out.
I hear
never
you.
liked the bar soap, honestly. I've been more.
I
of
hear
a
you, and I agree
liquid
with
soap.
you. But once
Not
I
liquid.
tried it, that was right out. I was okay.
Okay.
Like, it smells nice. My it feels better.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I
But
mean,
do
I'll
you
And
try
you
share
can
the
it.
bar
change
of
the-
soap, or do you have your own bar of soap?
Oh no, I don't. No. Ooh, ew. Mm-mm.
That's why I don't like
I have
bar
a story.
soap, because I just don't feel like that's a bar that you share with everyone. And I don't
No,
think there's
you
going
don't.
to be 6 bars of soap in the bathtub
Fair.
or like in the
That's fair.
bathroom. That
There
you
could
usually
be.
see one. Usually.
I mean, I have a little thing I stick on the wall, and everyone. Scott is the only one that uses my bathroom, so we know that that's my soap. Like, it's very simple.
That's fine. But I mean, like, if you just have,
No.
if everyone uses a thing and there's just one bar of soap in there,
No,
I would
Um,
assume that everyone is touching that bar of soap, because clearly there's no other soap in the restroom except that one bar. And just imagine a hair on it.
Also, if
when
you're
I
leaving
first
hair
moved
on-
in with,
Yeah. go. Lynn.
I first moved in with up in LA with Brian, and Anthony knows who Brian is. And we had to share a bathroom because we only had one
McKnight.
bathroom in the place.
Mm-hmm.
And yes, I live with Brian McKnight. That's my story.
One.
That was Brian Cox.
I knew you were going to say that. Go ahead.
I was like, I honestly don't know any of his songs to continue this joke, so we're just gonna move on.
You're fine.
So I thought he was the one that did a duet with Madonna, and then I realized that was Babyface. So moving on. I digress. It's like, I found out because my soap was going quicker, and I asked Brian, I was like, do you use my soap? He's like, yeah. Am I not supposed to? Yeah. I was like, no, that's gross. You do not touch other people's soap,
Yeah,
because
but
people
people who
credit
touch
card that
other
shit.
ones
You don't.
or
You
sponges.
just keep talking, and I haven't
Sorry.
finished.
That's true.
It's fine. No, the story's done now.
I have
We're so
ideas, and
snipey
if I
tonight.
don't say it, I'm gonna lose it.
Write it down, Steph.
Absolutely.
Leland,
It's true.
was there
No,
no
I'm done. I
other
don't care.
soap?
Moving on.
Oh, I have questions. Was there no other
Oh.
soap in the shower?
There
Like,
was.
it just like your bar and like some shampoo?
Yeah.
So that didn't
I mean,
that didn't ring a bell? Like that something
I
might be
guess
wrong?
he had it all in there. I guess he was just too lazy to reach for his own.
Okay.
That
I don't know.
That's gross.
seems a bit much.
It is gross. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, All right, Steph, your turn.
I mean, now my head went to a whole nother topic, because that's the same with, like, when you go into somebody's restroom, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then you can't help but to observe, like, if they have certain things. Like, example, you go into you have to use somebody's restroom, and then you're just like, you would assume that there's soap in there because it's the bathroom, right? Or, like, you would see that, they ran out of toilet paper or whatever, and then you're just kind of like, okay, I don't want to go out of the room and be like, hey, where's your toilet paper? So I just assume that the toilet paper will be like, somewhere
Under the
obvious
sink.
in the bathroom, underneath the sink if they have one, or just little stuff like that.
Yeah, sure.
And then sometimes you go to places and you realize they don't have those things. And then I can't help to question how your lifestyle is normally. Like, I had a cousin who, like, shared a bathroom with someone. And she, like, noticed that, like, there would always be toilet paper gone. So she just decided, I'm not going to refill it and see how it goes. And for the next 3 weeks, there was no toilet paper there. And she even told me, like, I know she uses the bathroom, She has to. I see her go in there, but I don't know what she's doing because the toilet paper never got replaced.
This is how you get urinary tract infection.
Is she just like bringing her own roll in there? Maybe.
I don't know. I mean, she said that the way she explained it to me was it looked very untouched, like that same like empty roll with like maybe one little. Like
sure, like okay,
sliver
fine.
of toilet paper still hanging in there, and it just never got replaced.
Like
she's like,
fine,
I don't know
like
what she does.
You're petty or whatever, and you're like, well, I'm not gonna put another one on the roll if no one else is ever gonna do it, man.
Yeah.
That's different from just not using any. That's cutting your nose off to spite your face.
Yeah.
That's what crazy people do.
I don't know how people do that. It's just like I don't know. I don't know.
Did they have a bidet?
No.
Did they have towels in the bathroom?
Maybe she just finished her business, went straight into the bathtub, and just used the hose. I don't know, but you know.
I know what she meant, but she said hose.
Yeah, I know, right?
And I just thought of a garden. I thought of a garden hose.
I did too.
No.
Not the shower head that is attached to a hose, but like a fucking green ass garden hose.
Steph, was there a tabo in the bathroom?
No.
A what?
It's in Tagalog. It's another word for like a bucket with a handle.
Oh, okay.
That's what you will see in a lot of like most Filipinos' restrooms.
A bucket?
Yeah, like a little handle bucket because they wash all the time. I actually knew
in
enough Filipino homes.
I had a coworker
right next to the poop knife.
Yeah, the poop knife. The what's the other things that are in there? I think it's just the poop knife. I thought there was another thing we joked about.
There's the poop knife. There's the tabo. There's the cum sock. There's the.
Jesus Christ!
It's a lot of gross stuff out there.
Yeah, no,
our bodies are disgusting.
I had a coworker who would always walk into the restroom with a cup of water for that exact purpose.
To drink?
To use the restroom and wash herself after.
Fair.
Are there no sinks in these bathrooms?
No, there are, but she comes in with the cup filled with water, and then she goes into the stall.
It's to wash her nether regions. Yeah.
Oh, got it. Okay.
You don't want to walk into a bathroom, you see someone just legs up in the sink.
No, I've never seen that. Never once. Likely never ever. Okay, well, I'm learning things about other cultures. Yeah, good for me. This is growth.
People. Oh, I totally heard you wrong. I thought you said good for me. This is gross. But you said this is growth.
No,
I was like, oh.
No, he was saying gross. He just had a lisp that time.
All right, you know what? Sudden change in subject. Everyone, in alphabetical order, tell me what you lay your head on at night when you go to sleep.
Well, would you go first? Because your name starts with
you're A.
Okay, so a pillow. What?
Yeah.
Pillow.
A pillow.
Okay. I was listening to a podcast.
There's another option?
No.
It just depends how you look at it, because
I was listening to a podcast and someone said pillow, and they got called out for saying it weird. And so they were arguing pillow versus pillow. Piv versus pet.
Hello.
And what they were saying was
so
because they're New York, that kind of that East Coast accent, that Jersey New York accent,
yeah,
it comes out pillow.
Okay.
Hello.
One is a soft thing that you lay your head on to sleep, and the other is the Spanish word for hair. All right.
Hello.
Listen, a lot of words sound like other shit. Like that's we'll be here all day if we start comparing that.
Look,
but
people from Jersey can't even say water. So like,
no, you're thinking of Pennsylvania.
No, Jersey. I've lived with 5 Jersey people. None of them could say water properly.
And they're saying it perfectly fine. It's that water The ones who put like 2 R's in it, they're the ones that are fucking up. The Philadelphia people, they're fucking it up.
Okay, that's fine. We can have this debate all night long. I'm just telling you, the 5 New Jersey people that I've actually lived with for years all said it wrong then.
They all said it perfectly fine.
I mean,
you aren't from there enough to be on the cause of your people. Like,
look, my
you
blood
are
is
so
there.
far removed from New Jersey at this point.
My
You can-
blood
Even
is
John
there.
Bon Jovi don't want you as a fan.
You could take the boy out of Jersey.
Can't take
And
the
that's
Jersey
what
out
they
of the boy.
did.
Remember to drink your
I was
water.
actually listening, and I thought about this earlier today because I was listening to last week's podcast, and I finished my 3rd beer before getting to the end, so I had a buzz going on, and I could start hearing it as I drink more. The words that I do say differently, not wrong, but just simply differently, do start coming out after some drinks. And I was
What
starting to hear my
words?
accent a little bit.
What words are these?
Coffee is one
Coffee?
that I know I say differently. Wherever this pillow thing lands. What are some of the other ones?
What about car? Rachel, get in the car.
That's
Get in the car.
Austin. That's north of New York. The essentially like all that like old mafia, New York mafia stuff.
Yeah, see?
Like not that old. Everyone lumps it all together. That Jersey through that whole, coastal area, they lump it together. My family out there, they could tell you what borough you were from. An accent being that specific as to just sections, different islands, and the accents that build from there.
I guess I have more things to do with my time.
Then listen to other people.
No, to listen by their accents and kind of guess what fucking borough they're from. Who cares?
Oh,
People
I
are people.
can't tell. I'm really bad at like.
Sorry, 8 weeks in.
So testy.
We've done this before. I think we did that on one of the podcasts. You told me to give you an accent, and I didn't even know how to do it.
Oh well. Yeah.
Steph, give us Russian.
Oh, you mean
we're gonna play the game
Wait,
again.
is this racist Russian or racist accent hour? It's like...
Give us Russian, Steph.
it's
Do it.
really bad. Well, I mean, that guy was Russian, right? All he said was, "I can't do it right now." Well, I can't do it. He just said, "What is this strawberry?" But how he said it was, "I can't do it. I'm too nervous. It's not gonna come out right."
Yes.
This is a
And
non Leland episode. I don't know what to
Not
tell
gonna
this
work.
is.
No, I can't do it. I'm I'm trying too hard. Maybe I'll try later. I'm least expecting it.
No, I mean, I just thought of that in the moment, and I wanted to ask, because I do regularly think of words that I question whether I'm actually right or wrong. I still question whether I'm about to say it correctly,
Yeah.
or if I have the right word altogether. Melanin, melatonin, whatever.
Yeah,
but-
melanin.
Yeah, and I even said it wrong. But
Well, that's
I
not
thought
the same of what you're discussing, though. That's just wrong. What you just
Yes,
said.
that
there.
was
The
just wrong. But I'm
pillow
just saying, I
versus
think about the
pillow is
words-
just-
I
Yeah.
often think about the words I'm about to say, whether I'm going to say them correctly or not. I do take
Fair
the
enough.
moment to, as I'm coming up to the finish line where the words are going to fall out of my mouth, am I making the right choice? Only time will tell.
Yeah, I don't think at all before I speak, which might be a problem, but
Maybe also why you forget everything you say.
also
I'm
true.
just horrible at English. And pronouncing stuff.
All of our first
Awful.
languages.
It's awful. Yeah.
This is the failure of public schooling.
It's true.
It's the
It's true.
worst. Ours is so complicated. Don't they say that English is the hardest
Yes.
language
one
to
of
learn
the
because of all our
hardest, yeah.
stupid rules?
Yeah. It's because we're a hodgepodge of like 5 other languages.
Yep.
And I hate the silent letters because that throws me off too.
So
I
does
used to
everyone
call
else.
La Jolla La Jolla.
Well, blame the Spanish for that.
That's Spanish. Yeah, that's a Spanish.
That's
word.
not a silent word.
Oh, sorry, not silent, but like my pronunciation on stuff is like I'll see it how it is and then be totally wrong with how I say stuff.
Oh, so Hamashaw must fuck with you hard.
Oh yeah, Hamashaw.
Yeah, I called it hamaka. Hamaka.
I lived on
Jamaica
Hamashaw.
Street.
Oh, Jamaica, that's the one.
Yeah,
Jamaica.
I lived on a road called Hamashaw that we're all talking about. It's spelled JAMACHIA.
Oh.
Was that it? Or maybe just CHA.
I thought it was CHE.
No, because it's Hamashaw.
Oh yeah, it is A. Yeah, it's A.
Yeah, so I think it's an A. So I
It's
always
Leviosa, not
yeah, that looks right in the
Leviosa.
chat. JAMACHA.
Caterpillar.
She has to
You
read
sure
it.
can, Steph. You proved all us wrong.
I had to think before I said it, but I said it right.
Well, what
Jose's trying
about
to
like
fuck
are
you
there
up.
just some words you just can't spell? Like
there's 10
no matter what. No, but I mean there's like a few
Restaurant?
specific ones like I'll admit this. I work for a place called House of Secrets. I can't spell secrets. I look at it every fucking day.
Secrets.
It's one of the hardest words for me to say. I
Secrets.
just
Do
spell. I
you
don't know
spell
why.
circuits or what?
No, I don't know. I just have to look up every time I write it.
You're trying to like wonder where the E's go?
I don't know. Look,
I
I had trouble spelling believe until you told me how to spell it properly, and I was like, oh yeah, that makes sense. But
still
Anthony, you
fuck
used to
up
edit my shit. I don't spell well. My
I don't spell
dyslexia
either.
really fucks with that. So
Sure. And I mean, and you're not giving yourself enough credit. Like when I edited your stuff, spelling wasn't the biggest issue.
okay,
Like-
ouch.
I had this.
You're
I
just
had this
mad
idea.
because I said New Jersey's a trash hole.
Yes, I am. Prepare to get
I
the
don't know
fucking front end of the rest of the podcast.
Yeah.
Bring it on. I don't give a fuck about you people.
No, I am like that. I'll look at words sometimes or spell a word and look at it and be like, this isn't spelled right. And then Google it and be like, oh, I guess I did spell it right. It just doesn't look right to me. Like the word sparkly. I had to like make sure I spelled sparkly right because I wasn't really sure how to to spell sparkly. It's SPARKLEY.
Can anyone confirm that? Because I honestly don't
Is
know if
that
it's
not
EY
right?
or Y. I think it's
I
Y
know,
actually.
I think you added that E for no
She
reason.
fucked me up. Now I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think it's an
Oh, okay.
EY
There's no
because there's
E.
no vowel before it.
Okay, yeah. There you go. Thank you.
Thank you.
Sparkly.
Thank you, everybody.
Yeah, I had to Google sparkly, and because I couldn't remember, I just copy pasted that into my post because I kept thinking there was an E in there, and then I get really mixed up with like saying so like saying phrase, right? Phrase, the word
Yes.
phrase.
Yep.
Yes.
Like I'm saying a phrase right
What
now.
word?
Phrase,
Like turn a
this
phrase. Like
Okay, are
Phrase
you
is a
saying that you
statement.
can't say the actual word phrase, or we're talking
Can't
about a
spell it.
phrase? You're about to
I get mixed up with spelling phrase. It's
Okay.
just
Gotcha.
PR. See, that's where I fuck up.
That's how you already got it wrong.
Phrase.
that's phrase.
I always end up spelling like FRAZE, and I know that's wrong. Phrase.
There's a lot wrong.
Yeah.
I
PH
know
stuff.
that the
PH.
I know in the word first the I comes before R, but I write it every single time RI.
First-
My fingers just automatically go to the R, and I
Uh-huh.
and I know it's I. Just when I'm typing super fast, it's always the R I hit
It
first.
doesn't even sound
And they're
that
not
way.
anywhere near each other on the keyboard.
Oh.
I've done that
It's just a
before.
thing it's happened since high school. There's just something about it. Well, I mean, I mix letters backwards and forwards. I do the same with numbers too.
And- okay.
so.
Cody in chat just put in a sentence that exemplifies why English is a stupid language. That sentence is buffalo, 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 buffalo. Now, what it means is buffalo from buffalo, buffalo meaning hit other buffalo from buffalo.
I didn't know buffalo also meant to hit.
Yes.
Yeah, I didn't know you can use that as a.
Oh, okay.
verb?
Is that a Midwestern
verb?
thing? I don't.
Or is that
Where the
just-
buffalo are actually
Probably
from?
an old timey thing. It's not a context that we use the word for anymore.
Yeah, it's
Look,
very used
haven't-
nowadays, but yeah.
I can safely say I haven't thought of or said the word buffalo more until this last month playing Red
Because
Dead
Red
than I
Dead.
have in my entire life because I shoot them constantly.
Well, those aren't
So,
buffalo; those are bison.
Buffalo
Yeah,
have the
same thing.
wings. You got to look for the wings.
Oh, they got the little wings, right?
You got the
check.
wings. Yeah.
Yeah.
They're tougher to hit.
Mm. Well, we all know I can't shoot birds out of the sky, so I'll never get one of those buffaloes.
Over
The plural for buffalo is buffalo.
Over these last 10 to 15 years where spell check was pretty predominant,
Yeah.
I do realize that it's come around to fuck me up a little bit. There's words that I feel I used to be able to spell well,
I get it.
and now I am just not confident anymore.
Steven is the
Oh,
best
agreed.
chat comedian of all
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
Yes, they absolutely are. I knew there was something. I wanted to say what I said, so I just deliberately was looking away from it.
That's probably for the best because now
Yeah.
you can enjoy it for what it is.
Right.
Steven in chat, IG_TheAT8, the queer child of Buffalo, the bison.
Bye, son.
What was your bison joke last week, Steph?
What did the mother buffalo say to the? What did the mother buffalo say to?
Her child?
To her child when he went to school or something like that, because I know it was like one of those like Laffy Taffy kind of jokes, but it was bye son.
Even though buffalo and bison are two different animals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are they?
Yeah.
I'm not
Yeah,
sure.
they technically are.
Hmm.
Yeah. I believe they're
Science
like
doctor.
I believe they're in
Nature
the,
doctor.
They're in the same genus, but they're different species.
Yeah, they're pretty
Oh,
close.
like dogs and cats. Got it.
Yep, just like that.
Exactly.
Just a half a chromosome away from being each other.
Yes, you have the K9 and the K8.
Yes.
Yep.
Jesus Christ.
Can someone explain to me, like, what does K9 mean? What does that come from?
I honestly don't know.
Jen.
I believe the Latin word was canis.
Canis lupus.
Yeah, something
Like-
like that.
Yeah.
But so like we just got real
Canid,
hillbilly
there you go.
about it and used K and the number 9 for replacement of a Latin word.
I mean, sounds about right for America.
I wouldn't be surprised. Like we pretty much exclusively see it in the police. So sure, maybe not the most educated.
My brain feels so
Hey,
dumb because I legit
we
spelled
can't be mad at-
Kay9 when clearly I could just put K and 9.
Hey, Steph, what kind of fish can't swim?
You told me this joke and I don't remember.
A
I
dead
don't know.
one.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, check the facts. That's all true.
I have heard this. You literally told me this. I didn't remember.
That is both funny and something take with you on in life. Dead fish can't swim.
I broke Leland. I'm sorry.
It's okay. He was pretty sour before. Now he's gonna lighten up. Now he's having a good time.
Yeah, doubtful. We'll see how it goes. No, there's nothing wrong. I just woke up angry this morning.
Aw.
But you said last podcast you're
know.
always angry.
That's his
This is
secret,
your
Cap.
default
Why?
state.
Why? You just want to keep poking the bear. Why?
I feel like
I'm
you're
just
not angry
saying,
at all when we play Red
stop-
Dead, though.
No, because I'm shooting people.
That's his escape.
Because getting the rage out.
Speaking of, I went ahead, even though there's only like 2 weeks left, and just got gold. or Outlaws Pass. Sorry, I got the Outlaws Pass.
The Outlaw Pass. Yes.
Well, I mean, it's probably fun. We don't know when Outlaw Pass 5 is coming. They may actually not even pop up till like May. So
it's true. We are only assuming that it'll pop up after the current one's done. So.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But then it said that
makes sense.
it ends. Wait, how does that work? Do you just play it and it ends, or does it end on the 14th? Because that's what my understanding was.
Steph, remember when we played Call of Duty and then they had the different seasons?
Yeah.
And at the end of every season, the season just ended and then they start a new one?
Oh. So for me paying for the Outlaw Pass, that will go until it's done?
Well, I mean, yeah. Which it's done in 2 weeks.
That's what I've been saying. So there is an ending in 2 weeks.
Yes.
Okay. We just don't know the beginning of the next one.
Then I understood. Okay.
Yeah,
I got it. And then I got all the rewards. And then I saw how it leveled me to 100. And I was like, oh, look at all these things. And then, yeah.
Oh, you probably already
Jen makes a good point. We should probably not dominate this whole thing with
again
talk.
Oh, yeah. No.
It is a thing we do often. We get our things that outside the podcast we've been doing together and we get really excited about, and then it becomes a lot of the internal podcast.
Well, let's talk about Valheim then. So I sorry.
Well, I do want
like
to
I
talk
said
about
the other...
how fun it was at when we were at the Moonshine and we were all drunk playing, because I had a really good time for however long we were just drunk playing for, because that was really.
Well, that's the thing. Is what I said that the other night in the game, and well, you know, that we can't do anything. I am living my life now through this fucking game. I'm eating there. I'm hunting there. I'm outside. I'm dancing and drinking.
Shopping?
Yeah. So
we're taking selfies in the landscape.
Becoming a thing. Yeah.
It's been fun.
Yeah,
it's been
a lot of fun. Yeah.
And I got that meat wagon, so now we can make some more money.
Well, there you go.
I'm thinking of buying the bounty hunter wagon this week.
Yeah, I'm thinking about it too.
Yeah.
I did spend I know this is just continuing cowboy talk, but I did spend about 10 minutes last night at Crossroads just killing everybody, seeing how long I'd last.
Yeah.
How'd you do?
I went about 10 minutes or so. They actually stopped coming after me, and my red screen just went back to normal. I'm like, okay, I guess they gave up. Yeah.
They're all dead.
I can share that
I killed 20 cops.
I killed a ghost panther last night, and I was really proud of myself.
Nice.
I had to follow that bitch into Saint Denis and down the streets.
You chased the panther into town.
Oh, fuck yeah. I was like, I am going to get you and I'm going to skin your ass. And I followed it into the downtown streets and I finally got it. But it was funny watching all the NPCs run away from the giant monster running down the street. It was fun. Good time.
You're a hero now.
It's true.
Yeah.
You saved the citizens of Saint Denis from a panther.
All right. No more talk.
Watch us on Sundays, twitch.tv/LRC podcast at around 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time for some Red Dead Online every Sunday.
Oh yeah, we like playing with you too, Steven. He said he loves playing with us.
All right. I've got a little would you rather.
All right.
If you all would incline.
Let's do it.
Would you rather spend the rest of your life within 5 miles of your current location, or put out a cigar in your palm?
Okay.
These two things I don't think are very equal. So
no, they're not at all.
We need to pump up the cigar.
Okay.
Do we?
Yes.
Repeat the first part again, because the cigar part just like completely took over my brain, and now I don't know what the other option was.
You spend the rest of your life
hit by a horse or have a cigar shoved in their eye.
We already discussed this. I've already lived my dream in the game.
You spend the rest of your life. You spend the rest of your life within 5 miles of your current location. You live, eat, sleep, everything you do. You cannot leave a 5-mile radius.
Okay. Oh, see, I don't read it that way. I just read it as
you just live there, but you could still live.
Spend the rest of your life within 5 miles. To me, that is everything. Your entire life now exists within this 5-mile radius.
Yeah, no, I'm doing cigar because, like, obviously.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. We need to make the cigar worse. Otherwise, it's too.
I don't know.
easy.
I don't see it that way. To me, it just sounds like I will live 5 miles from my current location.
Not live.
And nothing
you
has
spend
changed.
the rest of your life.
Yeah, like I live in that house that I buy 5 miles from here until I die.
You spend the rest of your life in the bubble. You don't live there. You spend all
But
of
it
your
doesn't
life.
mention a bubble.
The 5 mile radius is the bubble.
Yeah.
But does it say radius or bubble in the question?
It says within 5 miles of here. But since we're all in different heres, I'm saying 5 miles of where you are.
So 5 miles in my current
I still don't
neighborhood,
see it that way.
or like where I live, and I can only stay here.
Yeah. So
But my house is still here.
okay. So Steph, 5 miles from where you're sitting right now. So you
Mhm.
cannot.
Okay.
You're not going anywhere past that 5 miles.
So I'm still going to work. So I
Yes.
still have that. I
You're-
still go home.
You're
with
not
all my
leaving.
stuff
You're not
here.
leaving the country. You're not leaving the state. You're not leaving the town. You can only go 5 miles from where you currently
for the
are.
rest of my life.
For the rest
So
of
I
your
think you're
life.
reading too much into that. It doesn't say all that, so
Verbatim, spend the rest of your life within 5 miles of here.
Yeah, I still don't see it.
I
Really?
feel like
No, and honestly, I don't, and I'm not trying to be contradictory. Like I
No, I know
really
you're
don't
yeah.
Oh,
see it.
so-
Like
so-
to me, it doesn't mention radius or bubble, so it means I just live 5 miles from where I am now, and that's where I choose to live my life,
Yeah.
and I'm okay with that.
Yes, you live your life,
Yeah,
but you can't
mean-
leave it because that's the
Yeah.
only place now where you can live your life is
Well,
within.
that's no
Yeah, it
different
doesn't
than
say.
people who never leave their homes.
Yes.
Yes,
Doesn't say
So
exactly.
they still have everything they want at their
I
house.
can do what I want. No card's gonna tell me what
Okay.
to do.
Look,
Yeah.
Steph. Think of it this way: you only 5 miles from where you are currently, right?
Yeah.
Comic-Con is in downtown San Diego. You cannot go to Comic-Con. It's outside. It's more than 5 miles away.
Yeah. That makes sense.
Can't go like below the 52.
Yeah.
So what is that? What is our second part to just burning a cigarette through?
Put
our-
out
or-
a cigar in your hand, which seems way too easy for how severe the other thing is.
What if
I don't
What
know.
if we made it worse by like you have to burn each individual toe?
I think you should burn your hand to the point of limited mobility.
Oh, Jesus.
I think that
Still
And
that
then
one.
now
Here's
we're just
why I
working
think-
with no hand. With one
Okay,
limited
here's why I
hand.
think the question is comparable, because let's say after you're stuck there in your 5 mile radius, putting a cigar out on your hand would probably be feeling better to feel anything since you can't leave that 5 miles. So I think it's an appropriate question and double standard. I'll take cigar.
Yeah, the cigar. I mean, at that point,
Okay,
yeah.
It
but
seems
both
like
aren't
everyone takes the
happening.
cigar.
Yeah, it's a cigar, definitely. Like,
The cigar is way less worse than being stuck in 5 miles. Like 5
I
miles
think
for
after
me,
5 years being stuck in that one place, you may think that now because you're not actually stuck in that 5 miles. After,
True.
like, say, 5 years, the cigar may actually be what you're doing is worse
Yeah.
than the cigar.
yes, and
Yeah.
between these two, I would also take the cigar because
Yeah.
that is like a couple weeks of some pain and uncomfortableness
Yep.
versus being stuck in the same place for the rest of my life.
yep.
Also, you know, you can finally feel something get you there. You know what I'm saying?
And then it's that's all that works for me after that.
Like,
I just have to.
like 5 miles from where I am currently, I never see any of you in person ever again unless you come to me.
True.
You know, like,
We would never see any of each other
yeah.
Yeah.
in person ever again. No, none of us are
I
within
mean,
5 miles of each other.
Aren't we doing that now?
Well, this is why
Yeah,
I was like,
now
there's
by
a whole
force
other
for the rest of our
area
life.
to it of like, okay,
You
like,
don't know
for,
that.
for someone who never leaves, like for somebody who never leaves their house, this just seems like you know, not that much of an inconvenience necessarily. I mean, I don't agree with
Yeah,
it.
but-
I'm just saying, like, there will be people who would just assume
yes. But
I
here's
don't
the
leave
thing.
my house.
But here's the thing, Steph. We're not talking about those people.
I
Yeah.
know.
Isn't for them, is for us.
Then I would burn the fuck out of my hand.
And I think every single person would.
Yeah.
Which is
And
why
then
I
it'll
was
be a
saying,
story where someone would be like,
How'd you
"What
get that
happened
scar?"
here?" And I was
Let me
like,
tell you.
honestly, I didn't want to be limited to 5 miles.
I had two options. This was the better.
Yeah, it's clearly the better option.
Here, how
Do I
about
get to choose which hand?
yes?
Preferably the one that I don't use.
All right.
My non-dominant hand would be my choice.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. So then, if you had to burn it to the point of limited mobility in that hand, would you still go with that?
Yeah. Absolutely.
But
Yeah.
that's not what it said.
Yes, but it was too easy.
I adhere to the rules of the card, apparently.
Okay. Even if you're the only one who doesn't agree with what the card says.
I think it's just written poorly is my problem with it.
I got it. All right, next
What if you had a
one.
mythic
Smarter
chunkling
than me.
of
Already
it?
established that.
Next one. Be invisible to drivers whenever you step into a crosswalk,
Oh God.
or
Seems
shave off
problematic.
one of your eyebrows.
I should have one of my eyebrows.
Eyebrow.
I could shave my eyebrows off and it wouldn't make any damn difference.
Oh, yeah, no fair. Steph is cheating.
Steph's already winning.
Look what
Here.
I can do.
I could do that too.
One
No,
instance
some people don't.
One instance where you have to cross a busy street and you're
Okay.
invisible one
Okay.
time, or shave off an eyebrow and it stays that way.
Oh, and it stays that.
It
Yeah,
stays
that's
that
fine.
way.
That's what makeup's for.
I'll get used to it eventually.
Is that on the card?
No, I'm making these more interesting.
It's
We
not the
could
game.
tear through this entire game if we just go, oh, well, clearly I do the other thing. There's no debate here. Like, yes, as written, I don't want to get hit by a car. I've been hit by a car.
Same
It
here.
sucked.
It does.
I'd shave off an eyebrow. Motherfucker will grow back.
Yeah.
Too thick anyway.
Like, look at my eyebrows now. It's not that much different if they were gone. Like,
True. See?
Okay. Fine. Maybe this one will be tougher. By the book.
Are we doing this because we just don't have anything else to talk about? I mean,
Clearly. Forget how to
I mean,
speak
we
your
have a
native
list
language.
of questions.
we're getting
doing
there.
some
We're getting
fun
there.
ones. We're getting there.
Forget how to speak your native language, or be banished
late.
to Antarctica.
Forget to speak my native language.
Yeah.
I'd
Wait.
go to Antarctica.
Have
I do like
fun.
the
Have fun
cold.
freezing.
Yeah,
Do
with
you-
fucking
do- are-
penguins. Fuck
It's
yeah.
like
He says
What
By the
3
time
seconds
you
before
get
being
there-
mauled by
in
polar
an-
bear.
I ain't going
No,
outside.
they're all dead at this point due to global warming. So I'll forget language.
Nope. Ozone. The hole in the ozone is healed up.
Oh, is that on the card?
exactly.
Thanks to a
Yes,
year
it's
of
on the
COVID.
card.
Yeah. I agree with Jen. I forget how to English all the time.
But now you forget it entirely.
Yeah.
How many of us speak a second language?
Ore wa poraku jodan desu.
Easy with the
Yoroshiku.
Klingon over there.
Uh,
I have no other languages. I only speak the one.
I have to
So
go.
I would go to Antarctica. I would live
I
down
don't really
in Antarctica.
speak it.
They got Wi-Fi.
No,
Don't
you
really
you speak
understand
two
it.
languages, Anthony.
English and bad English.
No, you speak whatever you speak English and you speak whatever that fucking Guido dialect is they do in Jersey. Boom.
Dialect, not a language. Also, you're not allowed to say, oh yeah, I guess you could say Guido.
You're damn right I can.
Yeah, whatever.
I can say many things. I am a multicolored person of race.
Hey, listen, we can get to my family tree and we all could say a lot of real bad shit.
That's true. If we really deep dive into it, like
Yeah. If we just
Yeah,
say,
it's
oh,
not
well, I'm
good.
part whatever.
Oh, I can say a
then
lot
there
of
are no
things,
rules.
but I just code
Chaos.
switch because I'm around certain people. So.
Whoa. Jen, you got offered a position in Antarctica?
Minimum wage. Wait, what's
But it was
minimum wage?
minimum wage.
What's minimum wage?
What
in
is minimum
Antarctica?
wage in? Yeah.
Yeah, what
Yeah,
is
what is
that in
Antarctica's minimum wage?
Antarctica?
That's a whole different country. Actually, I think there is no country. I think it's mutually
It's a
agreed on neutral
continent?
land. Yes, it's a continent.
No, but I'm just saying
Yeah, but,
that's
like-
I've never heard of it as said any other than a continent. Is
Well,
my
because there's no
understanding.
government there. There's just like the
Right.
little patches of everyone else's government down there.
Yeah. It's the government of the penguin.
I'm
2
sorry for the
penguins per hour.
podcasters who don't see chat. But yes, Jen, nature doctor, and conservationist druid said that yes, she was in fact offered a job at in Antarctica for minimum wage, assumingly American minimum wage, probably federal minimum wage, so like $8 maybe. And Steven, who mentioned before, Chat King, threw in there 2 penguins per hour.
No, look right above it. Revi said the same thing too.
Oh, both of them. Look at them. 2 fucking geniuses. I'll tell you, 2 penguins an hour sounds like a good deal to me.
How would you feed them? You don't have real money.
No, he's gonna eat the penguins.
I love a penguin, but I do gotta eat.
I just imagine him holding a penguin, just eating it like from the stomach around.
Yeah, like a rack of ribs.
Yeah,
Like a porg?
Christ.
Like a pork.
just,
Like
just,
a corn on the cob.
just
I started the head and I
How
worked
you
down to the
eat
feet.
that?
Make a row twist. Make a row twist.
And Antarctic fried penguin. You know, I would try it.
Curiosity.
Okay. If there was no... Oh, hold on. If there was
Go
no
ahead.
limits, there's no laws.
No limit
And-
soldiers. Yes.
No.
No.
If you were allowed to eat any animal in the world,
Oh.
what would it be?
Okay, see, this is something I've thought about a lot, and my answer is a capybara.
Is it because they just look like a big, big
Because they're too cute.
Well,
You're like, I need to take this
They're
animal
so
down a
cute.
peg.
yeah. You ever see something like, oh my god, it's so cute, I could just kill it, but I'm gonna eat it, so.
Yeah.
so plump.
Capybara sacred meat.
Wanna eat it
Yeah,
now.
Jen's right. This actually did come up before.
Oh, did it?
Did
Oh.
we?
Yeah. Because I think we went to a long eating human conversation after that.
Oh.
It wasn't our
Jen-
last cannibal conversation that we had regarding particular products of the human body, but we have talked about cannibalism several times on this
Oh, no.
podcast.
I like what Jen just said now, though.
But if you
I
want to eat
did
an
exactly
if you want to eat an
how-
apex
what's her
predator,
face
you'll
said
end
it.
up just like chewing on a cheetah.
It took you too long to get there.
Because I forgot Kristen Wiig. I was going to say you have to eat Kristen Wiig,
Yeah.
but I lost. I couldn't think of the name in time.
Apex predator.
That.
That's how I
Um,
read it. Local
I-
apex predator.
I don't even remember if I even came up with an answer because, like, I am happy eating the 3 animals that I do eat. I have no interest in expanding my horizons.
Pig, chicken, horse.
Yes. Love that horse. Stringy.
Don't threaten her with a good time. That's one of my favorite phrases.
Can we talk about that phrase for a second?
All right.
I don't understand it. It doesn't make sense. I understand its intent, but to break it down,
Which phrase?
can't threaten me with a good time?
Yeah, I don't know anyone who says that other than Jordan just saying it now.
What?
It's if you go word to word, it doesn't necessarily make sense. I think maybe it was something that was longer and got cut down to what it is now.
Uh-huh.
I don't know.
Because of
you
course, if
saying
you're
it is
offering a
just
good
like-
time, it's not a threat. I
But
understand
it's
that
still funny.
because I understand its use is you say something weird or horrible, and I make it sound like that's my jam.
Yeah.
But
Didn't
I
we have-
don't. Go ahead, Steph.
Didn't we have a similar conversation with this where it was just like when I asked, I'm pretty sure this is where I asked it, but I said, when people say like an insult, like kiss my ass or lick my ass or
Yeah. Don't threaten me with a
Suck
good
my dick.
time.
Yeah,
Again, don't threaten
like-
me with a good time.
being in the receiving end, it would be like, yeah, I welcome it type deal. So it's not a bad thing. So in that sense, is it
just a forest from the trees for me?
It's kind of like you're turning it around on the person. So
I understand its intent and like what you are doing. I just feel like the word assemblage is lacking.
Don't Threaten Me with a Good Time is a Panic at the Disco song released in 2015.
Good. I'm glad we got an answer there.
I've never heard that song before.
I've never heard it. Yeah. Interesting.
It's what he yelled right after bursting into the wedding.
I chimed in with the haven't you people. Okay.
Yeah.
It's just like if somebody's like, I'm a beat your ass raw. I mean, like, whoa, don't threaten me with a good time, sir. like I want you to beat my ass until it's raw. Is what I'm saying.
I understand. I don't know. The more I see chat and you all trying to explain it to me, like I've only ever kind of partially thought about it myself. But
I'm so confused with chat.
I think I am too close to see the entire thing. I think I'm too nitpicky.
Yeah.
I can't see the forest from the trees.
Okay. Yeah. Steph, the emoji they're putting is bop. So.
Okay.
That's
I read it
Oh,
the
is
first
that what
time
it
and I
is?
was like, it's quite the barrel. And I was like,
well, it looks like a hammer. I thought I thought they meant banger.
Which
like
also
bang
works.
with a hammer.
Yes, because bop,
like
banger, same thing. Like.
I understand. It's not the same word though.
Yeah, but they mean the same thing. This is English. We have 8,000 words that mean the same thing.
Guys, we fell back into the English conversation and didn't realize it.
Like buffalo, buffet, beat, like hit. Those are all the same things.
Buffet?
Yes. Like the waves buffeted the ship. That means the waves hit the ship.
Oh, yes. Okay.
I was about to get mad and I was like, it's buffet. Because hometown buffet, hometown buffet.
Yeah, hometown beatdown.
Oh,
Jesus Christ.
fuck
I
off.
hate it. It's awful.
You guys want to get into proper question, or do you keep playing with these games, with these cards?
I don't mind. I'm just here for
we
good time.
we go to the list, see what happens, and if we have to make up more
it's
time,
really shitty,
go back to the
we'll do
cards.
Well, we got maybe 15 to 30 minutes left to podcast.
Let's go to the list.
Yeah, we'll see how we handle
Go to the
these.
list?
We'll handle this question and then
1 through 46.
1 through 46.
Chat, give me a number.
Number between 1 and 46.
I feel like I have something in my eye, but I don't know what it is. Might be an eyelash.
Can't see it?
No, I can't. Oh well.
I don't think you would see it from looking in the camera.
23.
Just number 23.
Ignoring Rovi is 69.
We will until we have 69 topics. Why don't you help us out and give us, let's see, we need 24 more topics to get to 69.
Nice.
Okay.
Number 23 on the list of ridiculousness. What fictional food would you want? Example, like a Scooby Snack.
Any sandwich in Scooby-Doo, because they make the giant sandwiches and they just go to town on it. They take a bite, but they animate it so it just looks like a bite wasn't taken out of it. And they just keep on eating it. It's infinite, basically. I want one of those.
I'll allow it.
Also, Scooby Snack. Both in the original cartoon, they look like just like little biscuits, and in the pup named Scooby-Doo, they have like little paw-shaped biscuits. Because I just want to know. They're different flavored in the pup named Scooby-Doo, so I always want to know what they taste like.
Well, the brand changed.
I was one of those weirdos who were really curious about Tubby custard and what it would actually taste like.
What?
What is that?
Tubby custard from Teletubbies. It's that pink fucking slime looking.
Oh, Taco Bell.
The stuff they make chicken nuggets out of?
Huh?
The stuff they make chicken nuggets out of?
Pink slime?
Pink slime. They just made it look so interesting because it looked like a pink fluffy pudding, but then they would and I could be wrong, but I think it's like a straw bowl, so you just slurp it up through the straw.
Look,
and I was always just curious what tubby custard.
It just sounds like
custard,
it just sounds like Teletubbies bit off of Hook when they have all the imaginary food.
It's just different flavor, colors of whipped cream.
Yeah.
I know there's some other things. Tubby custard was the first one that came to mind.
I tried a little Soylent Green.
Oh yeah. How's it taste? Varies from people to people, from person to person. Sorry.
Person to person.
I get it.
Slurm. I would want to try Slurm.
Yes.
What's
I would like to try Slurm.
That's the soda in Futurama that is highly addictive.
Oh.
You know, when you drink it, Slurms Mackenzie comes out. He's the original party worm.
Yeah. We can wait Wazzle.
Fictional.
Leland, how about you? Any fictional foods you'd want to?
I'm thinking.
In the chat, they've mentioned lamnis bread from Lord of the Rings.
Oh.
Everything. Or no, it moved around. Any Studio Ghibli movie food, which totally, I get that.
Or any of the food in Your Name or Weathering with You. Oh God.
Yeah.
They just make real food look delicious.
I would try an everlasting gobstopper, and curious about a Reptar bar because the last time I tried those Reptar bars, it was just chocolate with that green. Remember when we got the Reptar bars from?
Yeah, that's all it was in the cartoon too. It's just another
Reptar
bar.
juice.
Yeah, it had some like green slime.
Tobacco from The Simpsons.
I don't remember tobacco.
It was a tomato, but on the inside was tobacco, and they took a bite out of it. And it's like, yeah.
I still don't remember it, but it's funny.
It's from the good episodes.
Ramon, a fellow Futurama fan, mentioned Bachelor Chow. That is honestly a dangerous thing if it actually existed, because if it was, I mean, okay, essentially, if Bachelor Chow was just like a can of Denny Moore stew that I could just like live off of, I probably would. I put so little effort into what I actually eat. If it was just that simple, yeah, I'd probably eat it all the time.
I want a pizza from Panucci's. You know, there might be some
with the hair.
Yeah, with the hair and everything. I want to know what Seymour tastes like. Out of context, that's not good. I was super happy about the blue milk from Star Wars. You know what? Because you get that at Star Wars Land, right?
In Batu. Yeah.
I'd like to try
Holy shit, is there a lot of sugar in it?
Is there really?
Yes. Dude. And I'm the fucking sugarholic here, and when Leland and I went, we got the blue and the green milk, and both of them were super sweet. It was nuts.
You know, as Steph mentioned the everlasting gobstopper, I like to try anything inside of that one room in Willy Wonka, where it has the chocolate river and you could eat the flowers. Yeah,
Leland brought that up a couple weeks ago about what in there we might want to try out.
I looked up a like a list on Ranker for like fictional foods, and apparently there was also a lickable wallpaper in there.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah, whatever you lick will taste like whatever the picture is.
The berries taste like snozberries.
Green eggs and ham.
No.
Pass.
I think green ham sounds weird.
Green egg sounds good.
Weird.
I mean,
I imagine that's what balut looks like. I know I'm wrong, but I know I'm wrong. But that's just what I imagine. No, I don't. I don't ever want to see it, much less have to think about trying to stomach it.
Cody, Krabby Patties, they just taste like crab.
I mean, in the picture, they look like a normal burger.
No,
is someone making like fried crab patties?
Well, they look like a normal burger.
No, Krabby Patties is from SpongeBob. But here's the thing. There's an episode of SpongeBob where Mr. Krabs takes a bite of a Krabby Patty and he goes, so that's what I taste like.
Oh.
Which implies that Krabby Patties are made from crab. And also, let me ask you this. Where are all the other crabs in SpongeBob? Mr. Krabs is the only one.
Obviously
Does
in the
that mean-
burgers.
Yeah. Does that mean like he is running all this?
Yes.
And like he's capturing his fellow crabs to turn
Yes.
into
That's
burger patties?
That's exactly what it implies. Because if you look at the design of the Krusty Krab, it's a crab trap.
I get it.
I want to see the episode then where like crabs are becoming too scarce and it's hurting business.
Oh, dude, that'd be such a dark episode.
He starts trying other things, but it's just other like characters on the show. Like clearly you don't grind up Patrick, but you find another starfish and ask Patrick how it tastes.
But also that's why Plankton can never get the secret formula to the Krabby Patties, because it's just crabs. It's not written down anywhere. Mr. Krabs knows it's just crabs.
And he's the only one grinding crab.
Yeah.
I almost understood everything about what we just talked about. I'm like
We've had this
90% there. I don't know what a Mr. Plankton is, but everything else I understood.
Plankton is a little guy who keeps trying to steal the Krusty Krab secret formula for Mr. Krabs.
The little guy in the memes, that's his name?
Yep, Plankton. Because he's a
Mr.
plankton.
Plankton?
Nope, just Plankton.
Oh, just Plankton.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That seems like a poor name. Everyone else kind of has like a setup to their name.
Patrick Star, SpongeBob SquarePants, Mr. Krabs.
Yeah, but like clearly he has a first name. He just goes by Mr. He's formal.
And his daughter is a whale, somehow.
That show is weird.
It is weird, but not as weird as Cow and Chicken, where the opening song goes, "Mama had a chicken, Mama had a cow, Dad was proud, he didn't care how."
Yeah, no, I remember that. let's not ask too many questions of that. Because then we gotta like ask about what is the shit end of a dog cat?
Cat dog?
Cat dog? Whatever. Listen, I said the same thing.
Look, they just puke it out. That's how it happens.
They both do. They share in digestion duties.
Yeah, have you not seen the
right thing to do.
seminal movie?
No, I haven't.
Human
I
Centipede.
guarantee wherever you're going, I haven't. Whatever it is you're about to say.
Human Centipede sucked.
It was-
All
That I
three
have
of
seen.
them. All three of them.
Oh, I only watched the first one.
I think
I watched the first one, and because like you get very used to the formula of films
Yeah.
and of horror, I constantly kept looking ahead in the movie, like imagining, okay, this is all right. These two cops, they're on the case. They're gonna, this is gonna happen. Like I was shocked early when the surgery doesn't get stopped,
Yeah.
and they explain like, yeah, this is unreversible. I'm like, oh no, this is gonna go bad. And then all the way to the very end, I'm like, oh no. I think that was the first time like I really watched such a fucking bleak film. I think it was the first time I ever experienced that. To at the very least to that level.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
But I have not dared to even think about watching the other ones.
You don't need
I
to.
know enough about them. Yeah, I mean, I'm ass to mouth. We've all seen it. Like, who needs to see? What's it matter if it's more?
Yeah. And also, yes, Courage the Cowardly Dog was the superior cartoon. It's a really, really great
Yes,
cartoon.
granted, that one I stand by.
Yeah.
I like that first run of like that first generation of Cartoon Network originals. Brought
Yeah.
Johnny Bravo, Dexter's Lab, Courage. And I
Yeah.
think there's one more in there.
Ed, Ed and Eddie?
Maybe, but I would consider that one personally the weaker one.
It was. Also, Powerpuff Girls, but that's also same creators as Dexter's Lab.
Oh yes, Powerpuff Girls. I think that's the one I was thinking of because that was all kind of in that first
Yeah.
kind of release of their original shows.
I was all about Dexter's Lab. I love that show so much.
Dexter's Lab was great.
Yeah.
I loved it because at that point I was old enough to understand the parody of superheroes and of like Avengers and stuff. I'd gone through
Yeah.
the 90s and seen the X-Men and the Spider-Man and the Batman cartoons and whatnot. So I knew because I'm like fucking like 13, 14 watching Dexter's Lab. I know I'm
Yeah.
too old for this, for the demographic they're shooting for. But it just let me appreciate it more.
The Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy.
Ooh, yes, Grim Adventures I enjoyed.
Destroy us all! Destroy us all!
That was fun. I never imagined the Grim Reaper with a Jamaican accent.
Right? Oh, it's
Until
great.
then, that was
Mama
pretty
say,
great.
Mama sa, Mama kusa.
Oh man,
The good old
Steph,
days.
you got anything less left on your internet lists?
Well, I was just looking. Okay, so like every list mentions the Turkish delights from the
Chronicles
Lion,
of
the Witch,
Narnia.
and the Wardrobe.
Yeah.
But like I've seen that movie, and I don't remember Turkish delights being really significant in there for me to like really
It's
want to
not a
try
plot
'em.
point,
Oh, okay.
and it's not even really a made up food. It just tastes extra good there, I think.
Oh, okay. I mean, I like Turkish delights.
Yeah, when that little shitbag jumps into the White Queen's sled there,
Uh-huh.
that little fuckstick Tommy,
I've never seen a single
and he's
Narnia
like,
movie.
"Ooh, candy." What's that?
Yeah.
I've never seen a single Narnia movie.
I remember reading the book in school, and by that I mean I remember the teacher reading the book, and I've seen the movie.
Yep, never read the book. never watched the movies.
I would
would-
never tell anyone that they would need to see it.
Even though I know what honey tastes like, Pooh makes honey look so delicious. I want to try the honey he eats.
Yes, Winnie the Pooh.
Because it looks delicious.
I'll go back to Futurama and say royal space jelly or space honey.
Yeah.
Yeah,
One spoonful to help you relax.
Yeah.
2 spoonfuls to fall asleep, and 3 to fall asleep
Forever.
so deeply that you never wake up.
Yeah,
But it looked good.
it did. That was a good episode.
Yeah.
On this list,
I'm almost
it
at
said,
the end of my rewatch for Futurama.
what do you call that? The hot chocolate from Polar Express, which I've mentioned before.
Nope, never seen it.
The hot chocolate.
I've never seen Polar Express either.
Yeah.
Oh. Interesting. Yeah, there's. Oh, someone put Kevin's chili from The Office.
Oh yes, I would like to try Kevin's chili.
Watch The Office much.
Well, it's not for everyone.
Okay.
Pop's milkshakes from Riverdale.
All right, you know what? Sure, I'll try some of Pop's milkshakes.
The best I could come up with is the mammoth ribs from the Flintstones.
Oh, that would be good.
That goes back when we were
interesting.
talking about any animal. There's a lot of dinosaur talk in there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll take a bite out of a
This is a-
pterodactyl.
Oh, this is another thing they keep mentioning on all these lists. The gray stuff from Beauty and the Beast. I don't remember
Yeah.
that being a thing either.
It's
Yeah,
delicious.
it's in the song. Try the
Yeah.
gray stuff. It's delicious.
It's
Yeah.
delicious. That's what it says.
Yeah.
I don't
If you
know
don't
what
believe
gray
me, ask the dishes.
I don't think I've ever actually
Oh.
watched Beauty and the Beast.
Really?
Yeah.
I
You
can
had
watch
a
the beginning
sister.
to end.
How did that not happen?
He's an Ariel person.
I don't have a sister.
I mean, a Little Mermaid.
Don't we joke about a sister? Oh wait, do we just joke about the sister? You don't actually have one. Am I mixing up my bits and my bits in
Does
reality?
that count as a stepsister?
Your sister Mississippi?
Yes, I don't actually have a sister.
Jordan, Nile, and Mississippi? I think that was
What?
Yeah, that was
a
a
bit.
joke. That was the
That was a bit that I forgot was a bit.
because of the Jordan River, the Nile River, and all my sister Mississippi.
Mississippi. All right, let's pull the ripcord on this. If you have enjoyed this just aimless walk through craziness and all kinds of rants, I don't think we had a single clear thought the whole time.
Look. Last week's was the 200th episode. It was a reboot of the show.
Oh no, this is the reboot.
this is the first episode. That's why it's so
Aw.
aimless.
I think we're just still recovering. We put a lot out there last week.
That's
It
true.
was really fun. We had a lot of fun.
But if you've enjoyed this and want to find out more, then find us on the social medias, Facebook, Twitter, and the Instagram by searching League of Ridiculous Conversations. That's us. or by searching LORC Podcast on all of those things. If you are not subscribed to all of our podcasting streaming places, be sure to do that. You can find us on Apple Podcasts, Stitcher, Spotify, Google Play, and the rest. If you want to help us get to 69 topics so that Ramon can finally choose number 69 and actually get something in return, then email us those ideas. That's the best way to get it to us so we don't lose it in just swimming in contents on the social media. Y'all, you gotta get it directly to the main vein. Hit that email, lorcpodcast@gmail.com. Leland, you on your March robot badness?
March of the Robots.
Yeah, March of the Robots. You can check out my art at Leland Pierce Art. I post art shit.
I like it. Hold on.
Steph?
Yes. I post shit on Instagram and Twitter. I was supposed to stream, which I did not do at all. And then I was gonna stream, like, I wanted to stream Animal Crossing because they were doing that Mario thing, and then I signed in today and I was trying to fit that in before the podcast, and that did not work out. But if you follow my social media stuff, you'll find out when I go live, because I don't know when I decide I want to go live until
That's why you got to ring that bell on Twitch.
Yeah.
And then I gotta go now. So if you're following me, you'll be the first to know.
But Steph, if you set a set time, then you'll feel obligated to do it.
Usually when I have a set time, shit fucking happens, which is why I'm just like, I'm gonna stream right now, and then I fucking do it because it just works better.
She's
that
a
way
woman
for
of her
me.
word. She says she's gonna do it. She does it.
Fair.
She just doesn't schedule it. She
Yes.
just suddenly says it out loud.
Yeah.
But it happens.
Okay, but yeah, it's following me at Stephanoids, STEPHUHNOIDS. I post
Nice.
shit.
There it is.
Jordan?
You can follow me on most social media platforms at Jordan is a Bear. Watch my streams on Saturdays at around 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Last week I played the Outriders demo with some guests, Cody and Shane from PCP. Picture Clicks Lives. This Saturday, I do have a game in mind that I'm going to play, but I'm going to see what happens. So tune in, find out what it's going to be. And I'm also thinking about adding new days to my personal streaming schedule. Maybe Monday, maybe Wednesday. We'll see what goes on. But I for sure am streaming on Thursday right here on twitch.tv/LRC podcast. For Co-op Thursday, we are playing Valheim. It's a great old time. And we'll also be back again on Sunday for Red Dead Online with the whole crew here.
Yes.
Get in on it, because we talk about it a lot. You might as well understand the context.
Really fun.
You can see me and a gator assure mutual destruction by killing each other at the same time.
There you go. There's
I'm
some
quite
clips
the
I want to
snack.
grab and post it. I'll post some clips. I'll find what we have.
And if you want to find out what I taste like, find me at Spooky the 13th on Twitter and Instagram.
That hurt my stomach.
They're not for you.
I think we should just
So
start
until
clipping
next
those.
week, I am Anthony, and in reverse alphabetical order, we are.
I'm Steph.
I'm Leland.
I'm Jordan.
And we'll see you next week.
Bye.
Bye.
PCP Vuvuzela noises.
Let me stop this. Oh, I forgot to. I mean, it's not really anything to like crazy mention, but I did download that demo on PlayStation for Outriders,
Yes.
which was really pretty to watch. I haven't played that much of it, but making the character customization, oh my god. I love how my character looks. She is such a pretty face. Great. She's gorgeous. Hold on.
Jen, you'd be my hero if you did.
Let me
I
see.
mean, now's a good time to start. Just start clipping the outros and then
I'll give you a zip drive full of them.
Okay.
That's what the
For a
kids are using
second.
these days, right? Zip
Yes,
drives? That's
yes,
still a thing.
Yes, we're still using zip drives.
Yeah.
The 500
The
megabyte zip
3.5
drives.
floppy XL. It carries a gig of information. That's a lot.
Oh, Steven Script looked like Gino Carano and made him sad.
Oh no.
Aw. I want to see what she looks like. Well, like actually,
Gino Carano?
that's the
Watch Mandalorian,
Mandalorian
you'd
girl
know.
that people don't
Yes.
like, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Hey guys, I gotta head out. I gotta do roommate shit. So I'll talk to you
Okay.
later.
Okay.
No
Bye,
problem.
Bye,
Leland.
Leland.
Bye.
Yeah.
Let me save
Yeah, no,
this.
that's really fun. And then I already grabbed the other game on PlayStation, for the freebies.
Dude,
today.
I'm looking forward to playing Maquette. It looks like a really
Yes.
fun puzzle game.
That looks really fun. It's only solo, right?
Yes.
Okay. I grabbed it. I haven't downloaded it yet, but I grabbed it.
Bye, Scott.
Bye.
Bye. Wait, so. Okay, just to make sure, because I didn't download it, I currently have a Final Fantasy disc version.
Uh-huh.
So should I not even bother to download the digital?
It's up to you.
Or can I still download the digital and then use the disc version in order to get the upgrade?
That one. As long as you have the disc version, you can do the upgrade. But I think only one person can do the upgrade with one disc.
Okay.
I don't know what any of these kids are saying.
You got free games, Anthony, because you have Plus.
Since you're
Yeah, I
playing
haven't
Final
checked that in a
Fantasy.
while.
And
it's Final Fantasy VII Remake.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, it's free on PlayStation Plus this month.
Oh, shit.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you
All
can,
right.
you can
Grab
actually
it.
play that.
Yeah, I guess I will.
Yeah. So there's Final Fantasy VII Remake. There is the one PS5 game this month is Maquette, which is a puzzle game which uses
Puzzle thing.
recursive puzzles, where it's basically
yeah.
you are in one world, but then it's kind of like you're in a Matryoshka, the Russian doll thing.
Yeah.
So as you're moving stuff in your world, you can see off in the distance a bigger version of your world also moving. And there's also a smaller world that you can manipulate stuff, which manipulates stuff in your world. So say there is a gap that you can't jump across. So you go over to the small world and you put something to cross that gap. You go back in the real world and that thing has been moved there as well. It's hard to explain. You'd have to watch a trailer for it.
Yeah.
I'll take your
I
word for
just
it.
saw. Yeah. I was like, in the trailer of it, it's like there's a giant cube outside in your big world, and you can't get past it. So you look at the smaller model of it, and you move the block in the smaller model, and as you're moving it, you're seeing the big block out there moving to wherever you place it. So it's just like, yeah, in like, I don't know. The best way I could describe it is in like layers. This is what's happening here, and it's happening in the bigger world in order for you to move stuff. Which I think is really cool, but I'm pretty sure I'm also going to get stuck at some random parts.
I mean, it's a puzzle game, so you just have to figure out the puzzle.
Yeah.
That's the fun.
That is the fun.
Mental anguish.
I really enjoy puzzle games.
I do too.
I feel like I
They're
should play.
brain stimulating, but I hate when I get stuck.
I feel like I
Because
should
then
play
I feel
puzzle games
like-
on stream. Well, what Portal 2, Steph?
I know. I have my Dramamine to take when I play.
What were you gonna say, Anthony?
I don't know. I'm like, I like creative spatial reasoning,
Yeah.
but I haven't found a puzzle game that I've really been into. I played Portal and that was fun. I like that.
Yeah.
I don't know, like I feel dumb. So
Well, like one of the things with puzzle games is that a lot of times you have to just learn the language of the puzzles in order to solve the puzzles. Like with Portal, you have to learn how to think of the world with portals.
yeah.
And once you can get that concept down, then that's how you can start solving the rooms. You know, like a game that's it's fun but also incredibly difficult. It's The Witness, which it's all line puzzles where
Oh yeah.
it's like a box. There's
Got that
things
game.
you have to trace a line, get to the goal, and there's obstacles and stuff. Sometimes it's a very very fun but also extremely difficult.
I have that game.
Yeah, so it was free
PC.
it was free on PlayStation like 2
And
years
that.
ago, I think.
Yeah, I haven't played it, but
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm really back. I have a lot of games that I need to play that I have not played yet.
Yeah,
Like Spider-Man.
oh my god, you need to play that.
No, I finished Spider-Man. I just didn't finish the DLC, and I still haven't played the Miles Morales yet. But I have it.
God,
I
yes,
just haven't played it
you
yet.
gotta play it. Miles Morales is so good.
Yeah.
Listen, I was on my way to likely 95%ing that game. And then y'all come up here with your fucking Red Dead and fucking Warcraft. And now I don't think I'm ever going back because I got too much other shit going on. I mean, once I went Warcraft, then Red Dead started taking a back seat. I can't do 2 games at once.
I just split my brain.
I can't do that.
I just
tried
let
to-
myself absorb into one thing.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
I fucking tried to use my Deadeye when I was playing Outriders. Like, that's how bad I can't do certain things. Like, the mechanics fuck with, like, my head, where, like, I'll start trying to do what I think I can do, and
Yeah.
sometimes I can't. And that's
I haven't touched Overwatch since before Red Dead.
Yeah. Like for
Like
me,
I've not turned it. I haven't even turned my Xbox on in months.
yeah.
Even that's kind of been phased out at this point.
Oh yeah, I mean I haven't touched my Xbox in such a long time. But like
Yeah,
for me, I kind of need to play multiple games at once, otherwise I will become totally absorbed into one thing. Like
What's the downside of that?
oh no, by being totally absorbed in the thing, I mean I will lose time.
I mean, to the point of like missing appointments and stuff like that,
Yes.
or
Yes.
okay, all right, I
Because
getcha.
I have a pretty obsessive personality, so like,
Yeah.
so it helps me to break things down. So that's why
I can't.
playing Red Dead, playing WoW, playing Valheim, I'm really feeling I'm really like getting the urge to play fighting games again. Like I have
Oh,
my
that's good.
like I got my stick right here ready to go.
What's on the cover of that? What's on the face of that?
Oh, it is the Shadowloo logo.
All right, yeah.
The-
I was
the-
gonna say that looked like
yeah.
Bison for a
Yeah,
second.
yeah. This is
Right
the stick that Ramon fixed for me. Thank you, Ramon.
Oh,
Oh, right on.
There you go. I
Yeah,
remember
Ramon's a
that
good
one.
guy.
Yeah, like I downloaded Guilty Gear Xrd Revelator 2, Street Fighter 5 again, Dragon Ball Fighters, Tekken 7. Kind of looking forward to King of Fighters 15, but like yeah, I kind of like I want to get back into fighting games.
They blew me by a long time ago. I can still hang in a story mode, but I can't versus anybody anymore.
Yeah.
I know how to button mash.
I have a question, Jordan. Did you and Niles play a lot of like competitive video games when you guys were young?
Yeah, when we were young, we played lots of Counter-Strike 1.5, 1.6, which is first-person shooter. Yeah, we did that a lot. A lot.
And were you consistently like just always better
What do you mean?
at the games? Like, would you say you two are kind of equal in like skill or talent or aptitude, or is one of you understood just to be better.
No, nowadays I'm clearly the better one just because I just play more video games. Like, if I'm sure if Niall had played as many games as I have been playing, then he'd be right here with me. But like, say,
Sure. I mean,
yeah,
availability aside, I was kind of comparing it to a story with me.
Yeah.
So I was just kind of wondering like how you two kind of got along in that.
Yeah, like say when we were playing Call of Duty Modern Warfare, was that 2 years ago at this point, Steph? Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, 2 years ago. Yeah, we'd be playing all the time, and like I would usually be, getting top score, whatever. But Niall would come around and he'd get top scores a few times himself too. Like he has a lot of skill too. It's
sure,
just,
I'm not saying either one lacks, because of how it was with me and my brother.
Yeah.
My brother is 5 years younger than me, and when he started kind of getting into playing video games and got to an age where he was good at them, every game we would get, I would always right away be better than him.
Yeah.
I would always take to it much quicker, but consistently every game he would just creep up behind me, surpass me, and then that was it.
Yeah.
I could never really catch up to him after that.
Yeah.
Smash Brothers.
Smash Bros.
What were we playing there? Was that we never had Soul Calibur. What was a fighting game on the Cube?
Yeah, there was Soul Calibur. There was.
I want to say there was something else. There was a fighting game that, like, I mean, I think I was the closest to that one.
Yeah.
But like, what hurt me the most is on Nintendo 64, we had WWF Raw.
Yeah.
And that was easily one of my most favorite games. The whole controller button setup was good, unlike the 2K games. I think the 2K game fucking buttons are trash.
No, 2K is not good in terms of wrestling games. Yeah.
Sucks.
The N64 era of wrestling games, top tier.
Yeah. Like I had my character. It was when I was like maybe the most into wrestling, even maybe compared to now.
Yeah.
But my brother just, I mean, he plays when I'm not there, and then all of a sudden, like we sit down together, and I go from just wrecking him to getting wrecked, and it's not like it takes a long time. Within 6 months, the dynamic changes of whatever game we're kind of playing.
Yeah.
And that's just how it is. I mean, at this point, I know he plays Overwatch on PC.
Yeah.
And I'm not awful on Xbox.
Yeah.
Or I'm not awful at the game. I've got like characters I excel. I think I do pretty well, maybe above average on some characters.
Yeah.
But I just don't. I wouldn't even fucking bother trying to measure up to him if we were playing the same, like both PC or both Xbox. Like the kid's just too good. I was just kind of curious if maybe you had a similar dynamic with your brother.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, I think Niall is just naturally better at games, but I play more, so I become better than him.
Raw talent versus like determined grinding and improving your skill.
Yeah, because again, I'm the little brother, so I have to work to become better than the big brother. Like, Anthony, can you drum on your desk really quick?
I have.
Yeah, because like
it doesn't pick up.
Because like typically like during the podcast, I'm not touching my desk. I usually have something in my hand because I know I fidget. so I'm like not making noises.
I always get worried about my chair. Is it me?
Oh, okay, it's Jordan.
It's me with the bass. Like in what way? Like I don't know what I'm doing. That's.
I wonder what it is.
Help us with our audio.
I'm curious to see what they hear. If you try to record it, will it show? Record and send to one of us?
Try typing or?
I think your mic is closer to your desk and keyboard. Like my mic is here clearly. I've got the arm and whatnot. So
Yeah.
I'd have to hit my desk pretty hard for it to really register.
Yeah, but that's why I specifically I just don't type or anything because my mic's are just right here. Like,
Yeah, but I mean, as opposed to where my mic is.
Yeah,
and the distance what it's going to pick up.
All right. Yeah, if anything, I'll just start using RTX voice, which will just eliminate all of these excess sounds then.
Oh, okay.
For
What
them.
is it, like a buzz or like a bass?
No, I can also set it to Audacity as well.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
As long as it doesn't mess up the audio for me.
Yeah, I get really thrown off with like how my stuff sounds like because I know there have been times where like I've been told that you could actually like I've recorded sometimes where like I can hear the gunshots when Marlon is playing a video game from across the hall. And
With
then
the
there
same
are
mic?
times
With the same mic and recording setup?
Yep. And then there have been times where I can hear them having a
Check.
downstairs through my mic, which is why I always ask, like, hey, can you hear Sam scratching on the door or hear the creaking of my chair? Because
Maybe it's the
I know
background.
I can hear it, but like no one else hears stuff from me, so I get confused.
Maybe it's just the background.
Yeah, see? I don't know.
It's blocking enough sound.
Huh, okay. I mean, I can't complain, so it's okay.
Okay.
Yep.
A
So
software solution is nice.
I believe I got RTX voice on now. So can anyone tell me? Can you hear my keyboard?
Nope.
No.
Because I'm just hitting the arrow keys over and over.
No, not at all.
Nothing.
Yeah, RTX voice.
Ta-da!
Yeah.
There we go. Quick fix. Oh, I need to post this later too.
The only thing is like when I play fighting games, I kind of just don't want to use RTX voice just because I mean some people like hearing the sounds of the stick, so they know I'm actually playing. Like
Yeah, that makes
so
sense.
let me know if you guys can hear me drumming on my desk right now.
Nope.
I can't.
Doesn't even show up as the ring around in Discord.
Yep, that's RTX voice for you. just machine learning, just like, oh, that's a sound art. Let's get rid of that. It's not someone talking.
We should get that for. We should teach Leland that.
Oh no, you need a better
Take it back,
video
then.
card.
All right, take it back.
Yeah, like as long as you have well, you could do it with the 1000 series GTX cards, but starting with the 2000 series and 3000 series, RTX voice is a thing. If you just download an NVIDIA broadcaster, then yeah, you just turn it on and set all your microphone stuff to NVIDIA voice, NVIDIA broadcaster, and then then you get this effect here.
Dumb question. Can someone with an Apple computer play really good video games?
Yes.
Or
no? In this day and age, yes, they can.
Okay.
It
And
may
they
take
can
a lot of work
buy.
to get there.
Okay, I was like, and they can buy the parts that you would use on a normal PC to add on a thing, or no? Okay.
No, they just have to buy like a high-ass end Apple, and
then
then
it'll-
install Windows onto it as a second.
As a dual boot situation.
Yeah, and then play through there.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Apple does not care about your mouse and board.
Yeah, they really don't. But yes, a lot of games are now come with Mac versions, but you don't really want to play the Mac versions.
Yeah.
Why would you?
Yeah.
But yeah.
Sure. Yeah. See. Okay.
Why do you ask?
Oh yeah. Also, my streak. I'm on a 13-day streak with my dailies, and I'm really proud of myself. It's been like a morning thing now when I try to do it. If I haven't played like later, like I'll probably hop in tonight and try to do a daily so I don't have to worry about it tomorrow. But usually what happens is I'll wake up and that's the first thing I do.
Yeah.
I turn it on and try to do it daily. The only thing is, some of the dailies I can't do.
Well, you just
Easily.
gotta do at least one, just one, and you're
I
fine.
know. And some of them are really shitty where it's just like half the ones where you had to go to a specific place and find something. Like last time it was like pick 5 Alaskan ginseng or whatever it was. I was like, where the fuck am I going to go for that? And then after that, it was all these other things that I had to like.
Your little cheater app
figure
didn't
out.
tell you?
No.
I think I have like 5 different sets to turn into Madame Nazar.
I did turn in 2.
I'm like close to finishing several sets.
Yeah.
I think I'm 3 away for the whole coin set. I think.
Dang.
I'm 3 away.
Oh, apparently there's a subreddit for it for the dailies.
RDO Daily subreddit.
Yeah, Steven's got mentioning it in the chat.
Oh, nice.
Steph, Shane linked a chair in general chat on Discord.
Thank you.
Ooh, a chair.
Yeah, I would.
Look, Steph, it's camo. It's your thing. It's your favorite.
Hold on. Go look at this.
It's your favorite thing, right next to Tasty Toes.
I said that one time on accident. And now Jordan won't stop saying it to me.
I asked you straight up, do you like Tasty Toes? And you said, yeah.
Well, because I was under the wrong impression of what you were talking about, and now you won't stop mentioning it.
Is this what Jen feels like every time I do an outro?
I don't know.
Oh.
You're like, I did not like the toe shoes at all. Steven, I did not like it at all.
Oh, in Red Dead? Yeah, they look hideous. I saw them. I was looking for shoes, and I was like, oh, these are obnoxious.
No, the picture that Steven posted of the it's like, it looks like sandals, but it's a foot.
Oh yeah. No, that made me really fucking mad. I told you. I wasn't kidding when I felt it in my stomach. Like I looked at it and I felt something go like it tensed. My whole body tensed for a split second. Part of it was trying to process what I was looking at, and once I realized what it was, I was instantly pissed off. But yeah, no, on Red Dead, there's an annoying pair of shoes that are kind of like that. It's just one of those like open-toed like sandal things that look
the
annoying.
fucking West. Why would you?
I don't know.
Every shoe should be closed-toed.
Yeah, it
closed
makes no
foot.
sense.
Closed to the above the ankle. Every shoe should be a high top or bigger. Fucking crazy.
See? This definitely doesn't look like a bad chair. This looks fine. I would prefer not camo though, but it's also fine. I'm gonna note this because I know I do want a chair. That's something that I said I wanted to buy for sure.
Yeah.
And preferably, I would like a chair that I could recline as well.
You don't need it, but it is nice. Yeah. Like,
I did buy.
In your chair?
I did buy one with the footrest, and I don't use it nearly as much as I thought I was going to.
Yep. Because
I discovered.
Yeah.
I discovered about myself that I like my legs out, but up, and it doesn't do that.
Yeah.
Like it's down a little, so it kind of always feels like my legs are gonna fall.
Yeah.
So I just sit cross-legged in my chair all the time.
Huh.
Yeah. Or maybe just get a really good office chair, which you could be sitting in for literally more than 12 hours a day. Be totally fine.
Listen, my cats are tearing this chair up. I'm not spending all that fucking money to let a cat tear it up.
That's fair.
My chair's got all kinds of little claw marks around the edges from them climbing on.
Oh yeah, my chair doesn't have that because I don't have cats. I have a dog.
And I feel bad for you.
And he does not. He does not attack my chairs.
Yeah, but you gotta like handle his shit by hand.
No, I don't actually. He just goes outside and does his business.
He doesn't shit on a walk?
No, yeah, he does. He does.
You know what I don't have to do? Walk a cat.
Yeah, but I get fresh air and get to walk my dog outside and be like, oh my god, look at this small little wiener dog.
I'm essential. I'm still working. I'm still getting fresh air, and the internet loves my cats.
I'm well, the internet loves wiener dogs. The internet loves dogs too. All right.
Yes, just not as much.
It's split 50-50.
Nah.
It's just cat people are more vocal about it. I have a cat. See, look at my cat.
Steven's got my back.
I
Yes, I know doggy bags. I'm not saying he's literally bare handling shit, but I've picked up dog shit with the little baggies.
Don't you
It's
gotta
hot.
do that?
It's gross.
Don't you gotta do that with the litter box?
Not by hand. I got the fucking
yeah,
scooper.
you got the little scoop.
I could use a scooper too if I feel like it.
You're gonna walk around chasing your dog with the fucking little net scooper.
Don't gotta chase him. He stands in one spot, poops, scoop it up.
You're still following him around like some kind of weird
Because I'm walking him.
pervert. It's not what it looks like to me. It looks like you're desperately following a wiener dog.
There's someone in our chat literally named Feet.
They heard you.
Yeah, it just says Feet.
Yeah,
like
they got their
FEET. That's it. It's just
they got tasty toes. They want you to know about it.
Yeah.
I don't.
Come on, Feet, say something.
I don't like this.
Send all your tasty toes to Stephanoids on Instagram.
I don't like this at all.
STEBHUHNOIDS.
I don't agree with any of this right now.
Send her
DMs are open.
Send all of your favorite WikiFeet articles to Stephanoids.
I do not.
The more knuckles, the better.
Oh God.
No.
Oh man.
Just, no. I don't. Why? I don't even think you could have a name that short. Like, why is it there?
Well, clearly you can.
You can.
It's just like how in WoW we saw a guy named Craig. Just Craig.
You got to jump in early to get that.
Or it'll be like Veronica Belmont being like the first Veronica on Twitter getting at Veronica. Like,
yeah.
Billy Corgan has at Billy on Twitter.
That's amazing.
Yeah, he like absolutely jumped on and has been a Twitter for life guy.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm just like on Amazon looking at chairs.
Tasty toes?
But they never have like good reviews. Okay. Reviews are always so iffy, and I hate that I have to look at it, but I need to know what people are saying. And almost every chair that I read, there's always someone who's like, this is poorly made, and this only was good for like the first month, and then things are ripping and stuff.
Well, then also read the 5 stars.
Yeah, I mean, I've had my chair
Believe
for how
them
long?
both.
Nothing's wrong with it so far. So it's just
Believe
in my room.
both reviews.
This chair is great for feet.
Steph is sold.
Right. I hate it.
It's good. It's good.
No.
We're not feet shaming anyone either, just to put the blanket statement out.
Yeah.
We're just making fun of Steph.
Yeah. They're just making fun of me because I hate feet very much.
You and Leland, though.
Oh, Leland doesn't like feet either?
Oh, yeah. Leland does not like feet.
Okay.
He's very anti-feet.
That's fair. I never understood why people have sandals to go hiking. Ain't that like harder?
More dummies. Okay. More dummies.
Like they're not wearing the Jesus sandals. They're wearing those like whatever those are that come with like straps and shit.
Birkenstocks?
No,
Birkenstocks.
I thought Birkenstocks are the ones that look like slippers, but they have like super padding.
Crocs. You're thinking Crocs.
No, I'm not thinking Crocs. It's what. Did you ever have that kid you went to elementary with, and he's the only kid wearing like sandals to freaking school?
Aren't those Birkenstocks?
Yeah, I think we're back to Birkenstocks, where it has the ankle straps and then one over the foot.
Yeah.
Birkenstock.
Those are Birkenstocks. I thought Birkenstocks were the slippers
Steph,
with the little
I sold
buckle.
shoes for 4 years. I think I know a thing or two about them.
No, not these.
When you typed in
So not
Birkenstocks.
Birkenstocks.
Not
Listen, we need to get Matt
Birkenstocks.
Dunford out here. Matt Dunford will put this to fucking rest.
Yeah,
true.
no, Birkenstocks look like regular slippers with 2 straps. Both on the front. There's no backing on those. I'm talking about the sandals with the backing. I hate those.
I still consider that a Birkenstock.
Really? It's like sandals. I always thought Birkenstocks were this. Yeah, no. Sandal. Hiking sandals. That's what I'm going to look up.
Ew.
Hiking sandals? Although my dad used to wear
See,
those all the time.
This shit. I hate these. These
See
sport
open-toed
sandals,
Wild West
I
shoe
don't
for my
like 'em.
answer.
Stuff we can't see what you're talking about.
I know. I'm going to send it somewhere. I can't show you guys on here. But I hate them. I just don't like them.
If you share
But they're
your
on
screen,
sale
we
at
could see it.
Costco. I saw it and it made me mad. Hold on. Hiking sandals.
Some people got hot feet. They gotta get some air on there. They gotta keep them cool.
I mean, I feel like they should still be. This is what it is. Oh, look, they have it at Urban Outfitters. Of course, they would fucking have these there. This shit, I hate it.
Look like
Are
some
those not-
Birkenstock.
Yeah, are those not Birkenstocks?
No, these are not Birkenstocks.
I feel like they are.
Birkenstocks is this shit. Which is actually really in. A lot of girls have them right now.
It's so hot right now.
These are the Birkenstocks.
Gets the people going.
This stuff, that's not the same. That's a Birkenstock.
So then what is the one that we're talking about? What is the name for it?
Hiking sandals.
They're called hiking sandals?
I googled hiking
That,
sandals.
that
and
may
those are
be a
good ones.
layman term.
Hiking.
Just like they're all sandals.
Yeah.
Let's see. Which is funny because do you wear them with socks?
No.
Yeah, it says these hiking
No.
sandals that you. Yeah.
Nope.
Nope.
What's the fucking point if you're
How
gonna wear sandals
comfy.
and socks? Just wear a fucking shoe.
Yeah. I
If you
don't
want your
know.
feet to breathe, then get a fucking like running or athletic shoe that's got a lot of mesh to it. They're out there.
They exist.
They exist.
Yeah, these are.
Get yourselves a fucking New Balance 342 or 250.
Oh, I actually bought shoes, for the year.
Shoes.
For the
Yeah.
year?
I think shoes, maybe it's just me, but shoes for me are like a yearly purchase. Like last year I bought my
like every
Adidas.
2 years.
This year I bought Vans because they
Maybe
were on sale. So I got me a pair of like high top Vans for like $40.
Bad.
Free shipping,
Nice.
which was even better because original price was like $75. And I was like, shit, I'm going to get a shoe on sale.
My
And
mom
that will last me until next year.
for Christmas, my mom bought me a pair of shoes that were on my Amazon wish list.
Uh-huh.
That were like a black wingtip, but had a sneaker sole to it. So like
Ooh.
kind of like a classy sneaker I could wear around. But where am I gonna wear them around to?
You just have them. You have them and you're ready for when
Yeah,
you
I
wear
have
when you
'em.
need to wear them.
I've worn them occasionally,
Yeah.
like to work or whatnot. But I'm just in my Adidas.
Look, I have like 6
So
pairs
When was the
of
last time you put
Jordans.
shoes on?
Whenever I leave the house sometimes.
When did that happen?
Hardly ever.
Yeah. I can't wait like when everything's back and everyone is like full reign going back out, the things that they forgot like that were second nature to them, like there's got to be someone out there who puts on their shoes, bends down, grabs the laces, and then kind of fucks around for a few seconds because they kind of forgot how to tie their shoes. It's just been so long. I want to hear those stories. I want to
That-
see little tweets about that.
That'd be fun.
Do you untie your shoes when you take them
Not
off?
I do with these classy shoes, but my sneakers I don't.
Okay.
My shell toes I didn't. My current Adidas, I don't. They're not quite as like the shell toes are more like skater shoe, not like full
Mm,
blown fucking puffy early millennium ones,
yeah.
but they can handle it better. The current ones they do it, but they're not necessarily built the same.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
I
don't
kind of gave
usually
up
take off
on.
my shoelaces unless like they're like some kind of high top where I had to tie it in
Yeah,
order for the whole shoe to go on. But if it's not that type, I am just like I rarely ever like go out of my way of like untying my shoelaces just to get my foot out.
yeah, I just slip them on and off.
Okay.
I wore Converse for so long that when I decided I didn't want Converse anymore, and I went to shell toes, I'm like, fuck tying shoes.
Oh,
Like the Adidas would take, 5 minutes to get, 2 shoes off. You gotta
yeah.
unloosen up so much shit.
You know,
That's
I can
fair.
honestly say I've never gotten like the Vans that you just slip on, like the
Oh,
slip-on Vans.
slip-on Vans?
Yeah. I've
That's not my
never had a
jam.
pair of those.
That's not my jam.
I usually just get ones with laces. I've never gotten a pair of those slip-ons.
I like a
Same.
slip-on dress shoe, but not a slip-on sneaker.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could see what you mean for that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I prefer
Square toe,
slip-ons.
slip-ons, that's a good look. I like that.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
prefer slip-ons, yeah, for like work.
Yeah, like a yeah, like you said, a dress shoe.
You mean a slipper, Jordan?
No, it's slip-on like dress shoe.
For work?
For work,
The work
yeah.
you're doing at home?
No, I used to work in an office. Used to.
Did you take your shoes off at work?
No, God, no.
Okay.
Oh yeah,
good.
I know a lot of people who take their shoes off to sit at their desk. I never did that.
Nah, that's not
There's a
cool.
lot of staples down there. Are you kidding me? I don't want that on my foot.
Also,
Jesus Christ.
no one want to whiff your stank ass feet.
Man.
It's true.
Yeah, I knew a friend who if he had the choice, he would just be barefoot. He was like, honestly, if I could have a choice, I'd just be barefoot. I don't really like wearing shoes. I'd rather walk
Still
around in
wearing
my
my socks from
socks. And I
today.
was like, wait, no, there's still staples on the ground. Put your shoes back on.
You fucking monster.
God.
Even when I worked the night shift at where you work, Steph, I'd
Yeah.
wear slippers. I'd
Oh,
go
but you
to
had
the office wearing
had
shoes, and then I
slippers.
just put on slippers. Yeah.
Yeah, you had slippers to wear for work though. It's not like you went the whole way.
I miss
I
having
think we've
fun
had this
slippers.
discussion before, and I forgot if Jordan's mentioned it. But Jordan was saying like if he had the choice, he would always wear shoes that he could run in.
Oh yeah, if I'm going outside, I'm gonna wear shoes that I know I can run
He's
in.
gonna wear shoes that he can run and
So
get
no dress
away in. He would
shoes.
never just wear sandals to just wear sandals.
Yeah.
No flip flops. No dress shoes.
Nah, son.
Mm.
Nah. It's crazy out in these
That's what I've
streets.
You guys remember my barefoot slippers that I had shoes inside?
What did you
Wait,
just
what?
say to us?
Yeah, I was like, your barefoot slippers? What?
Bare
Yes.
slippers. I had barefoot slippers that I
Oh.
put old shoes into so I could walk around like wherever I wanted with them.
Oh, so you just had the bear look on the outside,
Yes,
but
just
you wore
big
actual
furry
shoes.
giant feet.
Oh wow. I fucking used to wear loafers to school. And then
That's
they
because you were a
stopped
vato loco.
letting us wear them in case we stepped on something. They didn't want to be held liable for
For
us.
keeping
But
their shit clean.
Sounds like a
yeah,
school.
I was just like,
Yeah.
but they had really thick foams. If anything, I would go back and get loafers just to wear in the house because I like loafers.
Why don't
Do
you?
it, Steph.
I
You
don't
got
know.
house
I've been
slippers,
wearing the
so you have a
same
need.
Walmart knockoff Rihanna slippers that I've had for the last 2 years at the house.
Time to trade them in.
Get me some
Get yourself some loafers.
I will, and I'll be
Little
really
tassels.
happy.
Get little tassels up front.
Oh, like rich people loafers?
Yes.
Oh God. I wonder if they would have something similar to those at like Ross. It'd be super obnoxious, but that would be really fun to have.
Get that Amazon. Treat yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've just been. I don't know.
I think we're about out of steam, and we're over 2 hours.
Oh yeah, no, we're good. Woo!
So yeah, we're pretty much just mostly talking to each other and waiting for someone to say something in chat. So that's a good sign to turn everything off.
There you go. If you're still in chat, thanks for staying around. Sharks.
Thank you to everyone who's still in there.
Except for work, fuck around and find out for shoots.
I should have a.
Thank you, Steven.
I should
have a good night. We will see you out on the game.
Yeah, we'll see you, Steven. Thanks everyone for stopping by. Thanks, Jen. Thanks, Ramon.
For a questionable episode, we still got a decent amount of people watching at a time.
Yeah,
we might be getting more popular.
Oof. Who knows?
Only hope.
I mean, from an average of like 10 to 12, we were cruising around 13, 15 today.
There you go.
Yeah. So thank you to anyone who is still out there listening. And thank you to anyone who is listening to this on Twitch after the fact, but not live. You're a real one. You are some kind of fan that makes me nervous. Just saying.
There you go.
So until we stream again, thank you everybody, and we hope you have a good night and a good week.
Yeah.
Bye,
See you
everybody.
next week. Bye.
Bye.
Stone chariot with some friends of mine. We're fooling around, having fun, wasting time. It was kind of early, I guess, for a Saturday night. We had just passed the club Renee when I got my very first sight. Beverly, we're on to